welcome to the Idle Red Hands playthrough of the Alien RPG, Free League's Alien RPG. This is the their cinematic starter adventure that's available when you pre-order. So we pre-ordered and have this to play through. So I'm Jeremy, and to my left is
Lyle.
You might as well introduce your character already.
And
okay.
I will. Yeah, actually, that's what I thought.
That's what he meant.
I just assumed people knew who it was. Yeah. And I'll be playing John J. Wilson.
John J. Wilson.
John J. Wilson.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, how often do you see like a middle initial? On
Well, you're a corp. You should play Weedy.
Must be important.
Come on, play Weedy.
Weedy. Oh, I think I could manage that. And I'm company. I actually think John J. Wilson's a little bit more robust than I am.
Oh.
But he's a company agent, and I'm pretty much playing the Paul Reiser, but I look a little bit more like, what's his name, Elba?
Oh,
Idris Elba?
Idris Elba.
Who is the only person in Prometheus who had any respect, because he did something.
Right. I'm gonna be like feeling out what kind of.
If I was gay, I would go for Idris Elba right away. That is a good looking man.
Okay. Yeah, you can see why.
What's that?
I think so. Idris Elba, he's a good looking guy. If I was gay, it'd be right.
You know, if I was gay, I
all right, we're gonna play the
I'd probably go with
as far
Matt
this conversation
Bomer.
as I am. I'm
And you
gonna
know
play the
why?
game right
Because
now.
Matt Bomer is also gay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Exactly what I said.
Because you're like, if I was gay, I'd go for Idris Elba. And you're like, well, he's heterosexual.
Right.
So that's kind of like a little bit of a problem.
I'm already.
So I go like,
realm here.
I go Matt Bomer.
He was just role playing, as we are about to do. Alien RPG.
Maybe. We're not sure. All right. I'm Chris. Hi, you know me. I am playing Lyron Charm, roughneck on the ship.
I guess you're going with New Orleans.
I guess so.
Creole?
Something like that. I'm gonna play with an accent. We'll see where it ends up. I'm not really sure.
Lyron Charm. Like
Cham. Thank you.
How else could you say that though?
Lyron Cham.
Let me try to say that English. Lyron Charm. No, it's Creole.
Middle name is
Yeah.
Jenkins.
It was
Lyron
Cajun.
Jenkins.
Jacob.
Oh, you're fine.
Yep. And my best friend is Rye. Apparently.
Oh, the last time. All right. I'm also Chris. Not confusing at all.
Where's best friend?
Oh, rivals.
Relationships.
So you don't have any buddies. You just have the.
Oh,
rival.
you have no
alone.
friends.
I'm alone.
You're the polarizer. All right. I'm
Rival. I have a rival.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a captain. Yeah, Miller.
Who apparently is the only one not playing.
Yeah, well, he's NPC. I'll be the I'll be your captain. Your sheep. That's right.
Back to me.
Yeah, it's back to you. Hey.
I'm playing Kyla Ray. No, sorry, Kyla Ray. Kyla Ray.
Sorry, it's Caleb.
Don't correct me.
Is it Kayla?
It's Kayla.
It's her name. Thank you.
Yes,
very much.
she knows how to pronounce her name.
Also, are you playing Miller?
I'm Miller. Miller's an NPC. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know. I'm also a roughneck,
All right.
which we were talking, I guess, at Space Trucker. So
Yeah, seems
kind of the crew from Alien, and I don't know what this character will be because my appearance is blank.
Yes.
Oh, you filling in, man.
Yeah, you can.
But they give you a picture.
Yeah,
I didn't.
they do a picture.
I skimmed the rule section.
No.
I specifically stopped when I got to that title page, Chariot of the Gods.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Hello, I'm John. My character is Leah Davis. I'm the pilot. I am friends with Miller, the captain. It's good because I'm a pilot, so yeah.
Good working relationship.
Who's Cham?
Cham, that's me.
All right, cool. We're buddies.
Sup, Kayla? Kyla or Kayla? Which did you go with?
I want to swap them just every time.
You know what? You're Rye from now on. Sup, Rye?
Wow, it doesn't say you as the buddy. I don't know.
Here.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's Rye right there.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you get experience every time you switch your name.
You're like Rye as in
By the end of
Is
this,
that my agenda?
Yeah.
Piss everyone off by changing.
Rye's in the personality.
yeah.
No,
By
Rye
the
is
end of it,
give
she's
her
just
give her a
Steve.
nickname like whiskey.
Ooh, that's
Whiskey.
pretty good,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
So, just in case anyone was wondering, this is going to end up being like Spaceballs
No.
with all the side.
Oh, can we do like a thing? Is like
Ref.
the RPG like that you thought and be like Alien, and then it goes the RPG that turned out and be like Spaceball. Because I don't think anybody's ever done that as a meme.
Never.
Yeah. And then we do like a fantasy game. We'll do like that, like Lord of the Rings and the Holy Grail. Like,
Yeah, because no one's done that either.
yeah.
All right, and I'll be playing as an NPC, Miller, the captain. So let me read through kind of a little bit of description of your characters, and feel free to kind of change details or play that however you want. But I'll start with Miller. So Miller's tired of being a corporate cog and wants to get out. The company offered a lease to buy on the Montero. So we are the crew of the Montero. So this is the ship.
Montero.
And so this job might hopefully make the captain the owner of this ship. So a lot rides on this. So my buddy is Davis, and my rival is Wilson. And the talent of the captain is pull rank. So the captain can use a command skill on any non-officer or PC or NPC to force them to follow an order. So I roll command against your manipulation. And if I'm successful, you have to do it even if it means you're putting yourself in harm. And my stress level will increase.
Personal safety.
Personal safety.
Like,
right,
geez,
right.
dude. Like,
What's yours? Recycle? Does that say?
It's like
Reckless.
Oh, reckless. Okay.
This is a criticism of my handwriting with a Sharpie. Okay, and so we'll go to Davis, the pilot. So Davis says any piece of equipment can be pushed past the red line and should still work fine.
Any piece of equipment.
You can do it as often as you can. Unfortunately, daily routine is never very exciting, so that's why I've developed a little stimulant problem. So your prescription for the Wayland Yutani...
That's not a problem. I'm pretty good with
I'll
that.
tell you when I've got a problem.
Yeah.
But your
I'm gonna-
prescription has just run out, and you need to get some more fast. So you do just about
Wait.
whatever
This is a dystopia. I still need a prescription. Is this?
Yes.
Do I have Obamacare? Is this?
This is Yutani,
No,
Wayland
I don't.
Yutani
We
care.
have
Yes.
space Obama.
But do we have a pharmacist that's going to be played on?
We will see. So even if you put yourself in danger, you want your next high, whether it's adrenaline or substance abuse. All that matters is that you're flying high. So you have the characteristic drug addict. So you must use a form of stimulant every shift, so about 10 hours, or your stress level will increase by 1, and you cannot relieve your stress without drugs.
Okay, yeah.
So you have a pill bottle that's got a few in it, so that can still work as your.
How many
your
is a
item.
few?
Well, we'll see. We'll see how
Okay.
we'll see how this plays out. We'll see what makes it
Drama the session
interesting.
needs.
And your talent is reckless. So as a pilot, you live for the rush of adrenaline. So you can roll any ability roll that requires agility. You can roll twice. You can push it twice. So if you fail the first time, no successes, you can do it instead of only once. You can do it twice, which can make it extra dangerous, but also gives you a much greater chance for success. So agility is kind of your key stat. And but every time you push it, you still have to raise your stress level by 1, just like you would if pushing once.
Good.
I was just going to say, and not sing the song.
All right. And Rye?
Yep.
Kyla or Kayla?
Rye.
Whiskey. Color whiskey.
So Rye,
She don't like a boy called a whiskey.
your job sucks, and practically everyone on this ship gets paid more than you
roleplay
do. So you want to do less work and get paid more for it. Your younger brother back on Earth is chronically ill, so your family's begging you to send them money, so that's why you're on this job. If there's a way to increase your shares, you'll do it. Loyalty doesn't pay the bills, and if you have to flip on someone to make more money, desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'm sure I'm a crew favorite.
So your rival is Miller, and your buddy is Jam.
Jeez, I'm a-
You're on everybody's list.
Well, you're a corporate, right?
So your talent
No, your
is...
rival is Miller. That's the
Miller, the captain.
Oh,
Captain.
sorry.
Oh.
Oh, the captain. Oh, sorry.
He's
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was pointing. Oh, yeah,
Wilson.
Wilson. Yeah, these descriptive names. That's right.
No, you're a little
So,
tense.
the long haul is your talent, and you've seen it and done it all before. Nothing surprises you anymore. So once per act, so there'll be 3 acts in the whole campaign, you may ignore any stress you roll from a single roll. So if you roll your
Oh, so it's a
yeah.
once per act.
Yeah. So a ton of stress. So there'll be three acts, so 3 chances to do it during the adventure. You can ignore a bad stress roll. You ignore all of it. All of your ones from a stress roll. And we'll go through the system in a little bit. Okay, Cham. You grew up alone. Your parents sold power loaders to the frontier. Hopping from colony to colony meant you weren't in any place long enough to make any friends. This crew is the closest thing you've ever had to a family. Dysfunction
family.
and all. So you do anything to protect them, even put yourself at risk. So your buddy is Rye, and you have no rivals. You are a loving
Wow. Wow. You are kind of playing yourself then. Huh?
I love you guys.
And True Grit is the talent. So True Grit means life on the frontier is a constant struggle. Luckily, you have what it takes to overcome anything. You can push any skill roll based on strength. So you can push twice on any strength roll.
Rock and roll.
So either straight strength or an ability tied to strength.
Okay.
But you still increase your stress. Wilson, the company agent. You've been embedded on the Montero for a good 6 months now, evaluating the performance to see if the ship and crew should be scrapped, fired, or promoted, or maybe given a new ship. You've actually come to like this motley crew, but there's no room for advancement in this work. So now a special order has come your way, and you finally see your chance to climb. If you pull this off, you can parlay it into a fortune. So
You're gonna put an alien in somebody.
Jesus, were you supposed to say that in front of me?
yeah, well, yeah.
You kind of fucked up. Yeah.
And so your talent is personal safety. So the interests of the company always come first, no matter what, and you represent the company. This means your own safety is paramount. Other crew members
Please
are
ignore
expendable.
all of this information.
So if you are attacked or otherwise and put in fatal danger, if another PC or friendly NPC is within short range, you can make a manipulate roll, a straight roll,
You
not
are literally
opposed.
Paul fucking Reiser, where you're just going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
with all right.
And if you succeed, that character suffers the attack instead of you.
It's all theory. In theory. Yeah.
Okay, but it raises your stress level.
Yeah.
All
Do you feel
right.
guilty about it?
My rival is
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
Is Miller.
Miller. Okay, and so So
the captain. Yeah.
Yes. So both
And
right.
my buddy is blank. But I really think my buddy is all of you here.
Aw.
I think we forged that bond.
Nice. Okay, so that helps you know. And if you need a reminder, just let me know about that ability. But basically, and feel free to write on whatever. Write on those sheets if you want to take any notes. All right. So.
Do you have another pen?
I do.
It's odd because Chris
You didn't
never
bring
carries
anything?
pens, so
I never. Actually, you know what? I've kind of swapped over to like a regular pen.
What?
Just because it writes
What's going
smoother than those friction things.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
How
I do
many
it
years was that? Yeah.
a lot.
That's like your thing.
I know. Hey, you
Because
put too many hot
went to
bentos on it.
Access his memoirs and it was like, oh shit, somebody put this under a heater. No, it's blank.
No, someone left it out under the sun. And
Yeah.
I still carry it with me because I like being able to erase. But
Mhm.
the other ones do write pretty smooth.
Right. Okay. So wait a minute here.
What's the story like? NASA was trying to figure out how to have like a ballpoint pen that could write, like in zero gravity, like, and then the Soviets were like, how about a pencil?
and then Americans were like, yeah, those graphite shavings sure will
Yeah.
short out
Those broken-
shit.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, the pencils are not good in space.
Yeah.
You have
Why?
to sharpen it, and wood splinters go into zero gravity and can float around if they escape the container. Graphite dust from the
Yeah.
tip. If it breaks, the tip can also fly off and hit
Oh,
circuitry.
come on. I had a story.
Oh, where you were an astronaut and had to like change fucking filters and shit?
No. It was like
Oh.
concise, like NASA. Really? Is that serious?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
apocryphal. I mean, it's kind of true, but the point of the story is not correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shut down.
That
No cuts. We're live streaming. And I thought it was going to lead into a Seinfeld, an
Shit,
astronaut
shit.
pen story.
What's your name?
Because you're on my shit list now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kylo Rowe.
You didn't get either name right.
6 months and no. What should I do? What should I do for the boys?
Oh, so in your file too is a player's reference. So there's a list of stuff. If you have to make a panic roll, it's on there. The list of slow and fast actions are on there. Things that will gain you stress, and then also like difficulty modifiers for ranged attacks or all that good stuff. And how much cover shrubbery gives you. That's included.
Shrubbery.
Is there a ficus?
there may be. This may play a role. Okay, so quickly, this Alien RPG is based on a modified Year Zero system. So we're rolling D6 die pools. The rolls will be based on rolling base dice plus however many stress dice from your stress level. So white will be white dice will be base, and red will be stress.
For the people who don't know what white or
Yes,
D6 are,
This is
we
white.
have that.
If you know what white or D6 are, why are you watching?
And so, so whatever an ability, so it's an ability plus an attribute gives you your total number that you're rolling, and you add in whatever your stress levels are. So successes are 6s. So anything that rolls a 6 counts as a success. You need a minimum 1 success depending on difficulty and modifiers. If on a red die, the stress die, you roll a 1, you have to take a panic. You have to make a panic roll. And if you have something negative enough on the panic roll, it may negate the action or the check that you're trying to do. So the action that you're trying to be successful at may be negated by your panic. So you may drop something or run away or all those things. But stress, it might be good to keep a few points of stress because you can generate successes. So the idea is, adrenaline and fear makes you a little bit more efficient or push yourself a little bit harder. So there's a better chance of success, but there's also a chance to panic. And high enough stress can reduce you, can kind of hurt your mental state and even make you comatose. It'll take you out of the scene, but won't kill you. You'll just be kind of vulnerable to attack or vulnerable to being injured. You can reduce stress by getting out of a scene, and the main way is by interacting with your signature item. So everyone's got a signature item, which is a small item that they always carry with them. It doesn't count towards encumbrance. And interacting with that, your access key card.
Well, I was going to say, for example, my access key card. For you guys, I covered.
Yes, this is my way out of here. But so like Davis's pill bottle.
Yeah, I got a bottle of pills.
The Rattler, as she calls it.
No, they don't rattle. There's enough in there. They don't rattle. They're pretty well stocked.
Right. And Rye, what is Rye's?
I got a photo of my brother.
Right. Yes, because you're sending money back home. So a photo of the brother and Cham.
A
rosary, yes, that's right. Cham has faith.
Okay.
Chronically ill, yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely probably taking a lot of drugs.
Do you have any?
Alright. Okay, well, we're waiting for this corporate agent to get off the phone with Wayland Yutani.
HQ.
Let's see.
You guys waiting for me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Go ahead, start.
Okay.
Miller's doing corporate stuff.
Corporate stuff. He's on a
Writing reports.
Yes.
See, checks out.
All right. So you are the crew of the USCSS Montero. So Montero is a star freighter similar in class to the Nostromo from the first Alien movie. It's a newer model with some upgrades. So the important distinction is it has a standard engine and is not a commercial hauler. Like
Did you mention where in the timeline we are?
Oh,
as far as the movies go? Because that's kind of interesting about that.
What, like 3 years after Alien 3?
Yeah, because the events of Alien 2, the colony destruction of the nuke, the colony was nuked, and the prison world was mysteriously scrapped from Alien 3. I'm blanking on the name.
Who's the president?
It's probably whoever is running Wayland Yutani at the moment.
Okay.
Whoever the CEO is. We're in that timeline. So there isn't really knowledge of xenomorphs because all of this has been covered up. Like anything that has happened is just under mysterious circumstances. So they see the destruction of the colony as an act of war by a hostile group, a non-Earth group, and the destruction of the prison world was because of an uprising or something that they just decided to scrap the whole thing. So it's still mysterious.
Yeah, it's feasible because in the Alien game setting there are different factions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. It's just not like Earth versus
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like Wayland Yutani,
they've kind of formed. So so coming from I should have this
Isn't it like
open as a
the
thing.
United North American States or something like that, where it's like
There's
Canada,
one based
North
on
America.
the Americas.
Oh yeah, the
North, Central, and South, and then there's also a socialist
Mhm.
faction
who are behind in technology because they're unwilling to get that boost from corporate greed that is needed to develop technology. Yeah, so the three factions that we're talking about are the Three World Empire, which is the UK, Japan, and several developing countries, and that's just where Weyland-Yutani comes from. So Wayland is kind of based on, I guess, Leland, and Yutani was going to be like Yamaha or something, but they decided to fictionalize it in the movie. So it's a UK, Japan corporation that came out of the Three World Empire and basically is responsible for all the innovation.
Japan.
Yes.
Yes.
Konnichiwa, ganna.
And also like Lance Hendrickson is not.
Yeah. And so the United Americas is the second faction. But they kind of were created in the early 2100s, kind of as a reaction against the Three World Empire, and it was just a unification of all of the Americas. So North America, Central America, South America.
The Colonial Marines come from them?
Yes, they operate both the Colonial Marines and the Colonial Navy. So they're the peacekeepers of the frontier.
Don't stop my account.
Okay, and then the Union of Progressive Peoples. So this is our socialist group. They were formed by a coalition of countries, including Russia and Vietnam. They're the only government not influenced by corporate concerns, and in fact they are in opposition to Weyland-Yutani, and that has put them behind in the arms race, but they still remain a formidable fighting force. A Cold War exists between the United Americas and the UPP for decades, and recent events on the frontier all seem to be poised to change that. And then the last is the ICSC, which is the Independent Core System of Colonies. So it's a loose conglomeration of privately owned colonies within United Americas and Three Empires. And Weyland-Yutani is maintaining most of their private interests, and they conduct business as they see fit, away from the prying eyes of government. So those are the factions in this setting. And so basically, anything that you've seen in the Alien movies, Prometheus, or Alien Covenant is all canon in this world. And so I guess this would be happening. We're in the 2100s, when this is happening in the timeline. All right. Okay, so as I was saying, so this ship is a commercial tug, and it is not meant to be a freight hauler, but you have fitted it, as you can see on the map, with several cargo holds. So deck A is basically the crew decks, and then underneath you is all empty space. So stripped out everything that you could to add as much cargo as possible. So we're starting off on the Montero. So the personal decks are all there. We probably won't do much interacting. Like they won't have to keep track of that, but just so you know what kind of is available. So the cargo. The cargo that you're holding is 72 high-pressurized tanks carrying 200,000 tons of helium-3. So this is a highly flammable gas. Each tank is about the size of a tanker trailer. So helium-3 is an amazingly clean energy source and also incredibly valuable.
But not as good as heliums or helium.
Right, yes. So what do you do? So it's very volatile, means that it is dangerous to transport. So that's makes for the high pay and the chance that this haul will actually allow the captain to buy this ship, and everyone's shares will be worth a considerable amount. So that's why you're all involved in this situation. So the Montero is equipped with a cargo shuttle named Daisy. So you've got a shuttle on board, but not much else. Like you don't have anything else as far as other vehicles or anything. There would be escape pods on the ship, but as far as like extra equipment, you basically have a loader, one of those big hydraulic loaders, and you have a shuttle.
Okay.
And the other thing that you have is an umbilical, so a 10-meter long umbilical that you can use to connect airlock to airlock with other ships.
I'm sure we won't need that.
Or you can spacewalk. Your other options. Okay, so let's see here.
Oh, and you said this was our X card.
Yes. Yeah, so during the campaign, if anybody is feeling a little disturbed by what's happening to themselves or
and it's right here.
Yeah, there's a button on the side. But if you can't reach it, just
Maybe just throw
or turn off one of the fluorescents.
X card.
Yeah, so
grab that.
So because this is the Alien IP, I think we all kind of understand what's going to be involved. So there's going to be some body horror, some tense sci-fi action. So there'll be, yeah.
What about adult situations and
Adult
themes?
situations and themes, and possibly alcohol use.
Okay.
All right, and references to gambling.
It's not. And that's why it should be a card.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry.
This is our X
I don't have
roller.
any cards. All right.
There's cards right here. Cards.
Oh,
Those are. Okay, so just give me a second here.
I think I might have my accent.
What have you gone with?
I might go with the sergeant in Aliens.
Mm.
Another day in the Corps.
Oh, okay.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Instead of being like the weasel, but try to be more charismatic. I don't know. And
So a break from your usual character.
my empathy is like fucking 5, bitch.
Ooh.
So I'll be
Yeah, you'll be rolling big because you're rolling 8 dice to make someone take a bullet for you.
yeah.
So yeah, look out for that.
Yeah.
It's the
This
sexual
looks like
magnetism
a
of
great
Paul Reiser.
opportunity for promotion here. So, I could do like Christian Bale in American
Dude is
Psycho.
sexy.
I'm the sergeant.
Well, that's Batman.
Yeah.
That's Batman. No, but American Psycho is like Huey Lewis in the 90s.
Ah, yeah.
It's
That was
like,
Okay.
sports, and they really came into their own. Maybe I'll do that.
So a mechanic that comes up in between acts, and I don't know if we're even going to get through a first
act.
Yeah, this session. But just so we actually have this to use, it's not very prominent in the opening adventure, but I'll give everyone a story point. And so these can be used just for picking your character. These can be used as an auto success. So it counts as one success in a roll, and it can be spent after the roll. So you can fail, push, fail again, and say, "I've got to do this," and spend the story.
And generally speaking, one success kind of gets you the success.
Yes. Yeah.
Choke the alien to death.
Oh, okay, finished.
All right.
That was the only one. I like the way you think. Yeah, all right.
So the way story points work is after each act, each player has a personal agenda, and we go through, or I guess we kind of confer at the end of each act how well they played that agenda, and then they're awarded story points based on that. And you can only have a maximum of 3 story points, and they are spent. So far, maybe there's actually more extensive rules in the complete book, but in this adventure, you're just spending them for auto successes. All right, so is the crew ready?
This agenda is like a book.
It's a lot. It's a lot of corporate jargon.
Whoa, yours is too.
Mine's like 3
Got it.
sentences.
I know, right? I've got agenda.
Find
notes
drugs,
here.
take drugs.
Basically, yeah. I mean, you read it, so you know. Like you're basically.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry,
just point
sorry.
out that I think it
What?
specifically said agendas are supposed to be kept secret from the other players.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except we know what it is.
Right.
Put an alien in somebody. That's what the game said.
Well, somebody reading my talent didn't really help me.
All right. So so the whole crew is in cryo sleep, and you have been awakened. So up go the little doors of your cryo units, and what you're expecting to find is, okay, we're at the end of this run, and everything is good to go. So you're eager to collect your pay. You wake up and prepare for unloading. So first you gather in the galley to
Who's looking to get paid?
to eat and have some of that free coffee. But so you all wake up from cryo sleep dehydrated. So unless you have to tell me how you remedied that dehydration, or you're going to have to suffer the stress that happens. Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you go drink something?
Yeah.
I have a drink.
Okay. You have some free coffee. All right.
I'm more of a tea guy.
Okay. All right.
Because trick, coffee dehydrates you.
Oh!
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Yes, and enough coffee will actually raise your stress level in this game. There's a coffee
Yeah.
mechanic. Yeah, so
Really?
it's free, but it's going to.
You know, I'm going to
It's
stick with it. I have coffee when I wake up. 'cause
Right.
Damn it, I like coffee.
Rely on you. You're still sticking to the coffee. Well, that's unfortunate. You know, I told you before, like,
Are you trying to
tea.
be like
Are you playing
the
a Muppet?
taxi driver from
Well
Total
then.
Recall?
Oh,
Oh,
I might say you're all my rivals. Anyway.
That list
no,
is
the
good.
voice is good. It's just the weird.
Yeah.
Like,
Come on, you know.
I drink
Yeah.
some water.
All right, water is free as well. So- or no, actually, no, it's not. It's $2.
Can I tempt you with a little bit of
Do I
green
have
tea?
I'll have some.
No,
I-
actually,
you know,
this
I like
is
a green
this,
tea
this is
because-
on the company. Yeah, the
Oh,
first,
You know,
Sweet
actually,
water.
for taste, I prefer a black tea. But when I come out of crime with sleep, I like a green tea because it's a nice combination of caffeine and refreshment.
Nah, I like a whiskey.
Are you selling black tea as well? Because with that spiel,
You know, and I think that what I really like about this corporation is not only is the coffee free, but the tea is free as well. And I think that's
Well, then give us some of
pretty
that
special.
tea.
Not
Yeah, I can't have the caffeine. I can't deal with being altered.
well. Yeah, how about just a little bit of water?
Yeah, that's what I'm drinking.
Yeah. It kind of
Sure.
sucks that it's going to cost you $2, but
I ain't seen
Yes,
so
it
many
did
yet.
cost me $2.
no.
It did. I paid the money.
All right. All right. So Captain Miller. So I guess we are. Yeah, we
Just as-
met before cryo sleep, so we wouldn't be totally unfamiliar with each
Well,
other, but we would.
we're
be-
like
it also said we're like family and
Yes,
and
yes.
what's it? Sorry,
We've
your
been
character's name
places together.
Yes, yes.
We've done
family
things
name,
together.
Family name.
Wilson?
Yeah, Wilson said he's been kind of embedded with us for 6 months.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, yeah. So,
So
yeah,
we're
this is
kinda-
You know, I just say, like, did somebody buy a dog while we were in cryo sleep? Because I felt like it shit in my mouth. I think I might want to brush my teeth.
That'll
I
cost
agree, you need to
$5
brush
per-
your teeth.
All right. So, so Captain Miller says, okay. So, everyone get finished up and report to your stations and continue your regular duties. We must be near.
Which
if we're-
as
if we're-
Roughnecks is what?
We have to rough
Go-
up some necks, I guess.
Well, how
Go
about me? It's
stand
like, I got to watch you lounging about.
I guess the pilot can take the piloting
You got something
station.
to do.
All right, so, like, yeah, you're going to buy it?
I'm fly. I'm pilot.
Is that your prop for the game?
I'm the pilot. Yes, hello. I've done this before.
Yes. Of course, you're an
Probably.
experienced pilot.
I've been in cryo sleep. I go to the bottle in my pocket and I pull out an unassuming looking white thing and I take it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you done it with some of that water that you bought?
No,
Oh, just dry?
just try it.
Whoa, okay. All right. And Miller pretends not to notice.
Sorry, what's your name?
Leah Davis.
Davis.
Leah, are you a man or a woman?
I'm a woman.
Leah sounded like a female name.
Yeah,
Yes.
So I should go to the bridge.
Yes.
Okay.
Please accompany me to the bridge. Ms. Davis.
Let's go.
We will try to connect with Sutter's World. So Sutter's World is the destination where we're hauling all of our H3, right?
How are we doing there, Captain?
We're awake, so we must be at the end of our route. So
Mhm.
let's get connected, get in touch, and get
Let's
paid.
check where we are.
Let's do it, yeah.
All right. So
Eager to get paid.
yes.
Oh,
Okay, and so because my accent's going to be so great, so this is the captain, and this is mother, right?
Oh, no.
So if you're talking to the ship, this is the ship.
And this is the
I
captain.
wondered,
All right.
I wondered what that
Nice,
microphone
nice,
was.
nice.
Way better than like a Darth Vader helmet.
Oh shit, my buddy's mother.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
You can hang out with mother.
Just let me write that in.
Okay, so who's the mechanic and go fiddle with those cores?
All right, so Miller and Davis head to the bridge,
And Wilson.
and Wilson, you can very well accompany us if you.
Oh,
if you
okay.
wish.
Well, we're gonna be like that.
I mean, if the company really needs to know every move, that's
Well,
I'm
fine.
gonna stand here and
The company
challenge
just,
Ride
just wants to make sure that
I don't
we're
know.
in the right place.
All right.
or drinking or something. I don't know.
Okay, so
Whatever.
So we're gonna be what, Vasquez and Frost?
Sure, works for me.
Is
Hey, Ryan, anybody mistake you for a man?
That's the other that takes. Like, no, you
There you go. That's the line.
That's the line. No.
So happy.
If you? No, it's, have you ever been mistaken for a man? It's like, no.
Have
If
you
you?
ever been mistaken?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Thanks, Wilson.
Are you going up there?
Sorry.
Are you going up to the bridge?
I'm going back to the bridge.
Yeah. You go to the bridge. We're going to quote movies time.
So let me just do it quick. So who's got good comm tech? Anybody? Comm tech.
Is
Yeah, that's your
one and width.
three. Okay. Okay.
One and width.
Yeah. So why don't everybody come to the bridge because the Roughnecks are going to have to take post as well. So we'll need a communications officer and a masseuse, I guess.
I do communications.
Leaves me with those suits. Okay.
All right. So we headed the bridge, and now we're going to attempt. So let's get in touch with Sutter's World and find out where this needs to go. So yes, for sure.
Is the fact that we are near Sutter's World unexpected?
No,
No,
that's
our
the
destination.
lesson point
Okay.
for the H3.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I misunderstood.
I'm so used to
I
other
misunderstood.
sci-fi things. I'm guessing there's probably no vid screens or whatever. You know, it's
We've confirmed that we're actually where we think we are.
that's what we're about to do.
We're
That's
what
what
That's what
we're
I
doing.
was wondering.
Yeah, that's what we're
The
doing.
fact
in
that
bridge.
we
The,
have
the
been-
radio, yeah, but I'm like, is there anything I could look at as the pilot?
Oh sure.
Stars?
Yeah, there's Star
I think-
Trek.
I
Is
think
there
Yeah.
GPS, like
Yes.
Space GPS.
space?
SPS.
So yeah. So
Yeah, here you go. Sextant.
Sexton.
okay. So the captain is making an attempt to contact
Wouldn't actually
Sutter's
be-
World.
Because those stars would be a different position.
Mhm.
Yeah, you were silly.
You wanted to turn into a horror game. This is not it.
All right, and so the captain's attempting to contact Sutter's home,
Sutter's World.
Sutter's World. Thank you, Sutter's World, and
Hello, Sutter.
hello, Sutter, and so
Next, we're going to Boone's
Can you
Farm.
put Daddy? Can you put Daddy on the phone?
so
I want to talk to Daddy, Sutter.
so mother so then mother activates. There's no return ping from their beacon tower. No communication from Sutter's home world. Sutter's World.
Let's go fucking Sutter's Home.
Sutter's World. I'm calling it Sutter's World.
Like,
Would you like to talk to Joshua Sutter? Because he might be home.
All right. Well, that's odd. Does anyone want to try? Want to take a look at one of the communications consoles or the star maps to see where we are?
Nope.
what's the skill for star map? I'm assuming.
Comtech, and Comtech is based
Is-
on
Comtech is
wits.
both?
Yeah, you can roll
Comtech
straight
is
wits.
wits.
or-
Your best contact.
I am the shittiest pilot. What does piloting mean?
well,
Can't
pi-
read
no,
the
piloting
fucking
is
chart.
piloting. Well, that's true. We just
Steering.
point.
That's
Yeah, we-
Navigator tells you where to go.
Who's the?
Yeah, I guess.
So you said Comtex is wit,
Context is you.
but that it's connected to wit.
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm,
Wit.
I'm
plus-
beginning to realize this job is very boring.
So I'll try and figure out what's
Okay.
So sixes are good.
You'll tell me twice.
Sixes are successes, and
Ones are-
and
ones
everything
are
else is
bad.
a fit. No,
Ones aren't bad for the first roll.
No, ones aren't bad at all.
Unless
They're
it's
only
a
bad
stress
on red.
test?
They're only
Okay.
bad on stress
Okay.
tests. Yeah. Yeah. There's no.
And sorry, it's your attribute plus whatever skill you have.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So I'm looking at 7 dice. That's 2.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. So you have. Let's see. So you have
They also
that.
did a really nice thing in the PDF. They said sometimes, since it's difficult to tell probabilities, here's a chart.
Oh,
of,
yeah, yeah.
Of how likely you are to roll a success on
Mhm.
number of dice.
Yeah, you like that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So
I
for
like
the
the mystery.
skill. So that extra. Let me just double check.
So the way it works is, so one success kind of beats the difficulty number. So
Yes.
successful. And then
And
you
you-
can spend extra successes to do stuff.
Yes. So let me just take it. Okay. So you can save that as a +1 for a modification of a later skill roll related to this. You don't need to roll to overcome the exact same challenge in the future. You do it very quickly. You get new and unexpected relationships, or you show off. Kind of your options if you want to spend that.
I'll bank it.
Okay. So you get a +1 on later skills related to this. All right.
How should you represent the bank?
I was just going to grab another die.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Just hold on. Okay. So, Rye notices that the star charts are way off. Nothing is lining up. Nothing's making sense, and there is completely no response. So you are instead in deep space between stars, and Sutter's World is nowhere near you.
There's no planet near us?
There's the-
No,
Is there,
you're
like-
just in deep space. Yeah,
Oh,
there's nothing.
crap.
Yeah, there's nothing nearby at all.
Can I tell I mean, I don't know if I've studied star charts, but can I tell roughly where we are? Or is it just like, hey, you're in nowhere?
Space.
Just deep space. There's nothing actually nearby.
It's unincorporated space.
Unincorporated, yes. So you're between destinations with nothing matching what you are. So you came out of sleep way early for no
Discernible
reason.
Right.
Yes, at this point.
All
Well,
right,
the-
Miller. What are the
So you're saying we
what
off
are the
course,
triggers to
I
early.
think we're
I
on course,
us
just
getting out of
early.
sleep early?
I don't know. I mean, there is
Sleep.
either a mechanical or a signal problem. So we're actually going to have to run some scans and reports and find out exactly why we were awakened and why.
Right.
why
What
this-
does observation do?
It's kind of like perception. Yeah.
Perception.
Yeah.
So could I roll with observation to see if I can tell something about
from the
our,
Star
our
Trek
situation
Yeah,
from
sure.
the time that we've been up?
Sure. Yeah, if you'd like to. Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, so then that's 5 dice. No, 3 for wits plus 2 for observation.
Yes.
And then I'm going to roll all 5. I'm going to do it. And I got a 6.
All right.
Just 1. So no
All right.
banking.
Okay, so from what you can tell from your position and your situation, there is you're basically about halfway as far as you should have been. So the total stasis time should have been 2 years, and you're about a year in. So it doesn't look good. You're not near. So you're not anywhere near being able to complete the run.
Okay.
And
Can we just ask Mother, why did you wake us up?
let's see. So Mother. So I have no information at this time why cryostasis was deactivated. Captain Miller, I would like you to report to Control to speak to you. All right. And Miller walks down the little hall
Suspicious.
and pulls out the little door and gets his little key and puts it in and turns and pushes a couple buttons and opens the room.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, where he communicates directly with the ship and with any transmissions.
Right.
All right.
Well, that seems sus.
That's not suspicious at all.
What's in the hygiene and personal lockers area?
I don't know, you can find out
Stuff
if you
related
like.
to hygiene and personal.
Personals, lockers.
So Miller's going to talk to the ship.
Yeah, so Miller's in the mother
by
console
himself
talking
with a
to
little
the ship. Yes. Uh-oh. Access
I'm being
Really wanna
polite.
burn- really
I'm being polite.
You really want to burn that talent now?
I'm
Open
being
the door?
polite. Thank you.
Yeah,
I think
what,
Davis is a pretty decent idea. Why don't we go check out with the personnel stuff?
Yes.
Cool.
Wilson? What seems
Yeah.
to be
What can I do?
What?
You could
I
come
don't
with
need
us
to
and break
remind
the
you.
monotony.
This is
Sounds
like
like
a
fun.
corporate shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah.
So
there's a pack of
I'd
playing
like
cards
to.
and give
I'd
it
like
a
to be in
year.
on this. If you don't mind.
Yeah, playing cards.
I guess that's gonna be fine. It doesn't
Yeah,
seem
playing
like
cards.
Let's
we
go.
are in a
All
very
right.
good situation, and I
Go
guess
fish.
We go.
any other opinions or
Trump.
a second set of eyes would be helpful. At
That's
this
most
point.
helpful, Miller.
Yeah.
That is very helpful.
Dropping down.
I'm doing my
Hygiene
best.
and personnel.
I can go
All
take a
right.
look at the cryo bit and
We've
see if there's something up there.
We just
we've
came from
fucked
there.
off
Oh, yeah,
to
but
the
we-
Oh,
hygiene
okay.
and personal lockers
Oh, sure.
area.
Oh, yeah. So personal lockers.
Good point.
So you folks in the personal lockers.
It sounds like,
I didn't
far
go.
away?
I went elsewhere.
Okay.
yeah, Chan went back to the
I'll be-
crowd.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if you go to the personal locker area,
Probably have our own locker. Yeah, the lockers.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
personal lockers.
They're
I
personal.
assume we all have
Well, they
them.
are
Or
personal.
person-
They're
or is that
highly
personnel?
personal.
It's not
There's
personnel.
There's extra people in there.
It's not.
that's what. Yeah, there's
only
clones
Fucking
of all of you.
personnel
in there.
lockers.
Excuse me, this is the HR lockers where we keep all our documents. Thank
Well,
you.
You don't know about it since you're trying to bust into that little control room.
I feel like that's probably a typo. Personnel has an extra N.
Okay. Oh, sorry. It's really blurry. Okay, so so on the ship in the personnel lockers. Sorry, I've got to get this little paragraph up here. Okay, so as far as supplies, if you guys want to equip Wait, one more.
Am I metagaming to say pull out the biggest fucking weapon we have?
Man, I bet this
Is that a tiny item?
cough last week.
Yeah, I know he's hacking it up a bit.
Yeah.
It's
Why did
you
they
call it
that
tiny?
the week before?
Yeah.
Call this tiny.
And it goes right here in the tiny items box.
Tiny
Because of that.
smart gun.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, there's literally a box called tiny items.
You're right.
Yes. Yeah, anything that fits in your hand.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, in
Because
your hand is a
it doesn't count against encumbrance.
It's
Right.
not ironic.
Tiny items.
It's a little bit bigger than my hand.
It's a machine. Tiny items.
Isn't it tiny bubble?
That's the original song, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I work with this autistic guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
and,
so
that was the one song you knew. Tiny bubbles.
as far as your gear, there are 5 compression
Hey,
suits
get a pretty
with
good
full air,
mix.
Okay.
1 motion tracker with full power supply of 5, a cutting torch, a bolt gun, a service pistol, a subspace grappling harpoon, an incinerator, and of course in the cargo area, you know, there's a power
Thermal
loader.
detonator.
Sorry, what's an incinerator?
Just a flamethrower. Yeah,
Okay.
it's probably.
It's microwave.
And then what about those lockers? And
Those are,
hygiene.
yeah, those would probably have some complimentary
Instead of
soaps and
the Axe
deodorants.
Those
Only
hygiene.
$1 a piece.
Is there any medical equipment?
Oh,
or
I see.
tools? Just
Oh, you're looking. Yeah.
yeah, you know,
Okay.
looking for breath mints.
Yeah. Well, if you want to,
You really cut it close. Cut it really fine. You know, it's like last jump. I'll just be on the edge. I figured I got 2 hours to get
Come
off
on,
the
like
ship.
you had to plan like how long? I wonder how long the mission was. Because if we're like, if it was 2 years back, I mean, think of how far ahead you got to plan. At least 5 years into the future.
Yeah.
That's some seriously intense calculations.
That's a lot of drugs.
Yeah, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, you have
Do
to.
they expire on the way?
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a real bitch. But yeah, when you got to keep on top of your antidepressants, you
Does-
know.
Does like meth ever expire?
I
Like
have no idea. I don't know.
is somebody like, oh shit, that's expired. Do you want to risk it? I don't know. Maybe not.
It might not be safe.
Maybe let's go steal some shit. Buy some fresh.
So you
meth.
can,
Medical supplies.
Yeah, you can roll for you roll observation. and
Observation,
see.
yeah.
The observant one.
Let's notice those
Tell me you don't find
supplies.
space crocodile.
Let's see what you find. Anything that's.
Is it a drug? Space
Yes.
crocodile?
Oh, so
Like
just to let you know, this is going to be like a difficulty 2, so 2 successes.
Okay.
You know, it's funny we have
Made
a
these,
doctor.
just made these things hard to
That's
find.
hilarious.
Oh, success! You can push it. You can push it if you want to raise your
Push
stress.
So what does pushing it mean?
So it means that you will include now one of these in all future rolls.
So
Okay.
Oh.
But I
I
roll
think
just this one?
no. Technically, what happens is increase your stress by 1,
Okay.
Mhm.
and you always roll stress in a dice pool.
Yeah.
But pick up every die that did not roll a
did not roll a
success,
6. Yeah, right.
and roll everything again.
Right.
This time, however, if it rolls a 1, that red one,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah, you.
I also
you
roll
panic.
this one with it.
Yes,
Yep,
you
yep.
roll that one.
So
there.
everything that didn't come up with
Yes,
success.
yeah, right. Yeah, you keep your successes. Oh,
No successes.
No successes. All right.
Any ones? No one.
There's a
Not
one.
on,
There's a
not,
one.
on,
Yeah, but
not on a stress
Not on
die.
the not on the stress die.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
So you're carrying that stress.
I did not understand.
All
So
stressed
yes.
out because I
do
can't
we
buy
have-
drugs.
Do we actually have personal lockers?
Yes. Yeah, you would have whatever
Okay,
personal.
I go
things.
grab Lydia.
Okay. Lydia,
Wait,
this was in your
wait,
personal locker. Okay.
Where's my wife?
It's slightly bigger than my hand.
Okay.
It's okay.
Does not go in the tiny items category.
It does.
It does. It fits. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lydia is removed
Yes.
from Davis's personal locker.
Yep.
Okay. And so I'm
And
sharing.
that is-
Yes,
I'm having a
this
moment.
is something I should know.
No.
Okay.
No, well,
I am the
she's not your friend, so.
I do it subterfugiously.
Who's your buddy? Miller?
Lydia.
No.
Miller, the captain.
Captain.
No.
Okay. So I'm having a moment here with Wilson. So Mother's telling us we received a distress signal, and that is the cause of us being awakened. So we got a mysterious. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we got some kind of mysterious transmission. It's too garbled for us to understand, but it is distinctly a distress call from an unknown ship.
I'm
So
not ship.
yeah, so we should probably triangulate the location or trace it back to its source, and so everybody, let's report to stations and see if we can deal with this. So,
Do we have comms, or is the shipwide comms? I forget.
Mother can do the work. So crew report to stations. Crew report to stations.
So we're in the So we're in that.
Is there a shower somewhere?
The gallery?
Oh, the
galley?
Yeah. Well, I'll report to the bridge because we're going to need the.
Should we go to the galley or the gallery? No.
Yeah.
We got that. So the bridge.
The bridge. Everybody, yeah. So report to your stations on the bridge. Mid shower.
No, I haven't started to take a shower yet.
You're interrupted.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you need a time to live. Yeah.
Shower interrupt us.
So as you arrive and
with a towel.
start to sit.
Actually, shower actually kind of sounded pretty decent. Okay.
I hope he doesn't show up with Lydia.
So Wilson describes. Okay, so the reason we were woken from cryosleep is a distress call. So there is some sort of recorded information that is just gibberish, but we've been instructed to locate, so triangulate or trace back this source of this distress call.
All right.
Well,
Okay,
if it's gibberish, how do we know it's a distress call?
It's been
coded as a distress call.
Yeah, it's been coded as a distress call by
The code.
by the company.
They tagged it.
Okay.
It's been
And
coded.
then
Yeah, so we
Use the
can't.
hashtag
So we have
distress.
no idea what the specific problem is, but it is a distress, and that's the only thing that we're able to receive.
So they didn't transmit the rest of the message?
No. So whatever the ship in distress was transmitting, we can't understand. We can only receive their call. So we receive a ping from a distress signal and some sort of transmission, but it's unintelligible. So we
The
don't.
transmission said,
We don't know the actual situation.
followed by screaming.
So what we know is we.
Who's what?
What's Miller's first name?
Miller is Vanessa.
Oh.
I'm playing. I'm
Miller's
playing
a
her
she.
very
Very
poorly,
feminine.
but- yeah, very, very poorly. But
Vanessa.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We're
I'm
pals.
not really good with Comtech or anything like that. Is it okay if I go take a shower?
Yeah, of course, Davis. We understand your needs, your
Yeah.
hygiene needs.
Don't we need somebody to fly?
We'll fill you in. Once we're underway, we're gonna need
That's a
your
very
pilot
that's a very nice figurine, Davis.
Figurine.
Maybe get that. I don't know. I'm assuming that thing he's holding in his hand is a figurine.
I'm not holding anything in my hand.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Where are you holding it?
It's in my
It's a
pocket.
tiny item, so we.
It's
It
a
could-
tiny item.
It could be
I
anywhere.
thought you were in a shower.
It does not count
No,
as
I haven't taken a shower yet. Right now, I'm walking
So
to
confused.
the hygiene and personal lockers area to go take a shower.
Am I the only one?
Chairman Rye, like which one of you would be great at
Piloting? None of us.
piloting? Our pilot is going
Taking
to
a
the
shower.
showers, yeah, and that's great. You
Why
go
is-
to the showers right now.
I've
because-
already gone.
Yeah.
I've already gone.
You
Yeah.
keep going. You keep going.
That's all right. I can fly.
Let's find out what's going on here.
I think that's a good idea. Also, does anyone else think it's bullshit that we got woken up to respond to a distress call?
No.
No.
Somebody's in trouble. They need help.
That goes
How
back.
much your whiskey?
That goes back to Earth rules, my friend. They're just like you get a distress call, you have to help.
Why wouldn't we?
We're getting something out of it, though, right?
Yeah.
Company
Satisfaction
rules
to helping
say-
someone.
Company rules state you must investigate all distress calls or will forfeit all shares and receive no compensation for this run.
So you're getting something out of it. You're getting your money.
Which I would have already
Can you
gotten.
lose stress?
Interact.
You
with
can
your-
lose interacting with your pill bottle.
Oh.
Yes.
So-
So if you
You
if
know,
you're gonna take a
Ryan,
round out,
if we
then
don't
you can,
follow
you
this
can reduce
distress
that
beacon,
stress. Or if
this
you want
distress call and
to carry it
attempt to
because
help.
it does.
I
give
lose
you
all my
a-
shares.
It always gives you a +1. You know,
And
with a
I-
chance
I
to
see.
pay.
I feel bad about this
Does that
because
really matter?
I would.
Yes, it
Somebody
does.
needs help.
I would rather be home myself. But you're right. But the thing is, the computer mothership has already recorded that we've received this distress call, so we should look into it.
I can't believe you got me agreeing with the corp.
You don't have to agree with the Corp. You can agree with me and say it's bullshit that we have to do this.
But you're not agreeing with the court, Cham. You're agreeing with just
The representative. of
like just the basics way back like
Anyway, so
centuries.
it's a distress call, so we gotta go.
What is that called?
Did we
Like
get
the
any-
naval rescue? I don't know. Shit.
like, you know, people in the Navy, like, cannibalism was, like, an assumed part of Navy life up until, like, a certain point. And it was just,
What are you saying?
I'm saying a lot of shit was legal. That didn't
Can I
that
check
did not
those
make
medical
sense.
supplies again?
Right, you are absolutely right. So is rum and sodomy and the lash, and we've rejected those.
Yeah.
But we've kept the distress signals. No.
Oh no! So you need to now make a panic roll because this is the second place you've looked and still haven't found it. So you take your stress level, which is 1, and roll a d6 and add those two.
Take
Sorry.
a d6.
Yeah, say that again?
Yeah. So and add your stress level, which is 1.
Sounds so.
One,
sounds
And so roll a d6 and give me that
Does sound
total.
pretty bad.
So just
Or-
1d6.
Yeah, 1d6.
Plus my stress.
Yes.
7.
So nervous twitch. So you're starting to get a little nervous about the lack of medical supplies. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly NPCs in short range. Nobody was with you.
No.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
No. No, God, no.
increases. So you one more stress up.
Uh-oh. No one notices yet. But Dave's is getting twitchy.
All right.
Davis is fine. Davis is going to go to the shower and have some personal time. It's going to be good.
Okay.
And hug herself. Yeah, I don't know.
Cry.
There's a reason that Lydia has now used by the description. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna need to.
You get anything?
Yeah, we're gonna need to figure out where that signal came from. So
I guess that's
get,
me again.
Yeah, Rye, if we could get another comms check, if you can try to figure out the source of that
Seeing
distress.
as how I'm going to lose my shares if I don't do this,
We'll be
I'm
underway.
glad to help.
Oh, no reason to be bitter. Come on.
Share schmares.
Lyle has a type. The charismatic person, I think I got a type too. Bitter, sarcastic. All right. So again, comms check. I'm looking at 7.
It's a lot of dice for comms.
4, 5. Apparently that's my job. And as I banked that die from the extra 6, I'm guessing this relates to the task at hand.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah.
So-
running. Yeah,
so
running.
I'll,
Symptoms. Yeah, you
I'll
can take
trade
one
that in
more.
for an extra die.
Okay. Yep.
I'm up to 8.
So yeah, locating is good.
That's a lot of ones. Now 2. Okay. Single success. But I rolled 2 ones. But unless it's on a stress die.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, it
It
doesn't
doesn't.
matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're good.
A success.
Okay, so a success. So
Must be dice.
so after tracing, yeah, right. So after running that trace, you determine that there is actually a ghost ship,
That's
a totally derelict ship that is floating. So once you pointed Mother towards that direction, so she does some analysis and says, yeah, the engines aren't running. There's no lights or exterior power, and there's no way to identify it because it's giving off nothing but this distress signal unless we approach.
Is there, so found a ship.
Yeah, so the source was a derelict ship was the source of the
I was
distress.
listening.
There's no external power. Engines aren't working. Do we know, Mother? Do we know if it has internal power?
We don't detect any power signature whatsoever.
Right, so it's
yeah,
probably like-
so
No power whatsoever.
this isn't working as easily as I thought.
Do we detect like a register or an identity?
As far as we can tell, no.
Yeah,
it's not broadcasting anything.
So the ship, himself.
The derelict craft is giving off no identification other than the distress signal.
And the shape does not register with anything we have in our data.
We're not close enough. You can see
Nothing.
it.
Yeah,
We can't actually see it. It's far enough away. So if we approach the ship, we may be able to visually, visual
Who is
identification.
talking to me
Maybe.
here, Mother?
It's karaoke night. Miller is.
No, I'm joking.
So I think we basically have to get close enough to it to see
good.
what's painted
Good if
on
we
the
had
side.
Guys, I think Miller is Mother. They're never in the same place at the same time.
Their voices are amazingly similar.
Miller, can we get the main ship close to that ship, or do we need to get into the shuttle?
Oh, we could approach. Yeah, we'll be fine if the pilot is.
All right, then we are.
I don't hand cinematic
Davis
Aliens
report to
RPG cinematic
station.
ends with a
Pilot
fiery
Davis.
wreck from the Twitchy pilot.
What?
All right.
No.
All right.
Sure.
So
Then we
Davis
need
is
to
called.
Yes, so
Davis
Davis. Yeah, the hair is wet.
Okay.
But she's ready. She's roaring, ready to go and take the bull by the horns and other metaphors and cliches.
All right, so Davis, let's get as close as we can to the signal and see if we can do any sort of visual on this ship giving us this distress signal. The sooner we get this over, the sooner we can be underway.
I'm guessing that I use my piloting skill for this.
You could do that. Yes. So
right.
please roll. Yeah, please roll for piloting.
So I get 7. Yep.
Oh, piloting is agility. Sorry. Yep.
Plus, I get 2 extra because I'm cool.
Lucky you.
Because I'm so good at this game. They just give me extra dice because they love me.
Oh, they're red.
Okay, we got a success and no ones on my stress dice.
Nice. All right.
Yeah. Whew.
Okay. So
See, told you guys.
we pull up alongside.
Never
And,
died for a second.
So Miller kicks on the flood lights, and what we see is something that we've only read about in history books. So we're looking at visually we're looking at a ship that we do recognize, and its identification on the side is the USCSS Cronus, a Wayland SCV, ladies class craft launched a quarter of a century ago. So this is a 75-year-old ship that's been missing all this time. It appears to be running on minimal power, but there's no exterior or interior lights. The only signal of life is the repeating SOS. So, let me show you something.
Would we know if that minimal, I know you're looking at other stuff, but would that minimal power let us know whether or not life support was active on thing?
It wouldn't, there wouldn't be life support
So we're going into our vac suits.
yes,
Well,
we're going to be...
If there's no life
I
support,
can't
there's
get that.
probably nobody on. We can just keep on going. Screw this whole adventure.
Well, this was
What was that about? Helping people in need there?
It wasn't as
Sam?
exciting as I thought. But so these are our floodlights, and so it's just the illustration of the ship itself. So that we're not actually spacewalking, but so we just see the shape of this very, very recognizable, very famous old ship labeled the Kronos.
Is it famous, or is the class of ship famous?
It's famous. This particular ship has been lost for a long time.
75
and was
years.
on. Yeah,
It's not like this ship's brother was famous, actually.
Yeah, no, it was actually this ship. So it was
Like, it's not like in a bar telling me that...
I knew a guy.
So is this like, you said Go Ship, but is this like
Yes.
Go Ship, where it's like the Flying Dutchman, where like every so often number of years it like pops up, and, oh, it's the Kronos again.
And
This is
also,
the first-
Is
yeah.
it theoretically feasible that it has been without life support for 75 years?
it has been not life support, but atmospherics. Like, yeah, it could, because it's running on enough power to send a distress signal and probably run some sort of very specific life support, but not anything. So it's probably not going to be air or
right. There's probably
yeah.
nothing in the okay.
nothing in it. So we will have to.
I should probably check the cryo chamber, see if there's somebody inside.
Would there be enough power to power a cryo chamber?
If there's enough to send a distress signal, sure.
Yeah, we should help them with medical supplies.
They might have some medical supplies.
I had done that.
75 years out of date.
Some
Doesn't
very
Space
expired
Xanax have like
Percocet,
that
yeah.
5-year expiration date?
All right.
Some very historically significant OxyContin may be available.
We going umbilical or walking across?
What is, or if Miller's there,
Okay.
Miller, what's protocol?
Mother Miller.
Miller?
Mother
Okay,
Miller.
so
'Cause, like,
Mother announces, so
Jim said-
because we've identified this ship, so Mother informs the crew, we're now involved in a salvage operation mandated by Wayland Yutani. There are 3 priorities to the salvage operation. Recover any scientific data and samples from the Kronos. Escort the salvage Kronos to Anchorhead or another Wayland Yutani facility. Save any surviving crew members on the Kronos.
Well, we can just wipe out that last one because ain't nobody surviving on a 75-year-old
Unless
ghost
they're in
derelict
cryo.
ship.
Davis.
I like you, Cam. What?
What's the chances?
Cam or Cham?
Can we escort this craft?
And how long is it going to take to
Yes.
get to Anchorage or Anchorhead, or that's the thing that's not Anchorage?
Sutter's
Well,
World?
it's
No, we got
home.
redirected.
Oh, that's
Mother
right.
said, Mother
yeah,
said we gotta
Anchorhead.
tug
No
this
more
fucking shit
Sutter's
back to-
World. Yeah,
I don't know.
This-
That's navigation.
Well, less.
Forfeiture of all shares. Okay, so Mother also provides you then with a floor plan schematics of the Chronos itself.
Well,
if you want to take a look
might
at
kind of be.
take a look at what's actually on there. So there's
Miller, what are the chances of us salvaging this entire ship and escorting it back to Suttersworth?
I think the bigger question is, what do we get from it if we actually salvage it?
Oh, ship?
Well,
Like, I think, I'm pretty sure it's going to go to Wayland Yutani, because it doesn't, and everything.
it will.
Sorry,
It will.
yeah, see? I was right. So,
It doesn't have to. I mean, it's salvage rights.
salvage rights, we're operating under the guise of the company.
The company doesn't
As
have to
I'm
know.
sure, sorry.
Yeah, the company doesn't have to know.
I can
Sorry,
make it
champ. If you could just read the final.
oh my god!
And you're out.
Yeah, that's like you are now an NPC.
Yeah, you're not Miller. You're not Miller.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. I'm going to
I was going to roleplay through it.
chalk that up to a little bit of stress and frustration.
Did that
But,
actually happen in the
Chip,
game?
I hadn't thought so, but he's going with it, so why not?
Did that actually happen?
If you read the fine print, the salvage rights immediately go to
Go to.
If you want to get punched. Wow, that got dark. You want to get punched again?
Wayland Yutani. Like, you are not independent contractors. You are part of the
Is that why we got no
corporation.
paid holidays?
If you did that, do you want to roll?
No, I don't
strength?
want to actually punch him.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
he just made him flinch. Okay.
we're tugging this back.
He's knee jerk.
No, he punched me, but not hard.
No, okay.
We're hauling this thing back to Anchorage, right?
Anchorhead. Yes.
Anchorhead. It is what? It was Anchorhead. Okay, we're hauling it back to Anchorhead.
You can
Okay.
take it to Anchorage, but you're not.
It's the company's obviously, but like, what extra do we get from it?
How, well, I'll ask. Mother,
Ah,
what
yes.
percentage of full speed will we move hauling this piece of shit derelict behind
That's a
us?
good question. That's a good question.
It's a good question.
And then, you know what? I'd like an
I,
answer from Mother.
I don't know what the answer to the question.
You can put that
Well,
tin cup down. I want an
That's
answer from
good
Mother.
because
But-
we didn't ask you. It's the thing we asked Mother. so-
Davis, I'm
Hello.
very confident that I can
You are confident, that's for sure.
get you the percentage of time added to your contracts.
Added to my contract.
So for example, if it takes us 10% more time to get to where we want to go, that would mean 10% more time to your contract.
Well, shit,
Right.
take all
That
time.
sounds
look
like,
at-
that sounds like 10% more pay, but it
Yeah,
was
you're not
to
saying-
the
you're not saying
question
10% more
from,
pay.
from Rye.
No, I'm saying 10% more pay.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah.
like the 10% more pay, but I still want to know how long it's going to take us to get fucking home.
Yeah.
A really freaking long time if it's
Davis.
paid by the percent.
Please. All right. Mother, I would
Even
like
longer
to know
time
as well.
if-
Miller,
I keep forgetting
Oh,
your guy's name.
yeah.
I think
so-
we would.
Wilson!
Wilson, that's right.
Fix the volleyball.
Oh, I think an even longer time, but Wilson doesn't shut the fuck up, so we can get an answer from Mother.
Corporation would be really happy if we can get Monroe back.
All right. Okay.
Mother.
So
Now I'm thinking
Calculations of additional travel to Anchorhead require 3 months aboard, 3 months to haul Kronos. But Wayland Yutani has authorized double shares for completion of this run.
Bust out them vac suits!
Double shares and time added to our contracts.
So
Thank you, Wayland Yutani.
You provide everything, yeah, including toothbrushes that we have to pay for. So, sorry, Mother. It's going to take us 3 months or an additional 3 months to get back to Anchorhead.
It'll be 3 months from this point. Yeah. To get there.
Microphone, please.
Oh, that.
3 months from our current position to relocate the Kronos to Anchorhead.
Right, but how long from Anchorhead
Frank,
to Sutter's World?
That's a good question.
It's on the way.
Sutter's World is on the way to Anchorhead, so, we
we're
have to
only
go
getting,
back?
So we're only getting double shares, not 3 months at a time.
Right. Yeah. So yeah.
Tell you Koto.
But I mean, still, it's double shares. I mean, that's 100 extra percent
Oh, yeah.
over what we were getting.
I
So,
was going to go without any extra shares. People need help.
5 seconds
how
ago,
do
you
we-
said we should leave it because there probably weren't people.
And I was
Miller,
joking.
Miller, how do we
All
anchor
right.
the
No,
Monroe
because I didn't say it in character.
Oh, really? Okay, sorry.
our ship?
Didn't pick that up.
So this ship was originally a tug, so we've got the ability to secure the ship
Okay, yeah, fair
and take it
enough.
along with us.
Yeah,
Right.
it
Just
was a
not
tug,
faster than light.
not a freighter, which we are currently using it for.
Yes.
Yep.
Which can't be that illegal because we have a company rep on there.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. So the
Sorry, and the other two directives. We got to board that piece of shit.
Mm. Yes.
We
Yes.
got to secure samples.
Mm-hmm. Any
Gotta get
So-
fat beats.
so any scientific data or samples on the Kronos, because so what you know from history, what you know from history is the Kronos was a scientific expedition that just suddenly lost contact.
It's the same universe as.
Spice World?
No, that was funny.
Actually.
I was thinking, damn, what's that movie? Event Horizon. Because scientific ship that went missing. No, thank you.
I prefer Spice World.
Yeah. Welcome to the spice dimension. Oh my god, I changed my mind.
No, you know, Raya's right. I mean, there's been a lot of like movies, and we're all been influenced by movies, or well, I'm a bit older. I call them movies, but now we call them
Videos.
Vids.
I was waiting for you.
VHS.
Yeah,
Your kids.
but yeah, like maybe we should send a team to investigate and get some of that scientific
There's like
data.
5 of us. We are the team.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, a team could be more than one person. It could be 2.
Just like
Yeah.
a family could be 5 people. Trapped
Yeah.
on a tug, about to haul a ghost ship back to Anchorhead.
Or could be 2.
But there could be a problem with that ship, and we could check out that scientific ship and
I
see
used
if
to think there could be
there.
a problem with that ship.
What kind of problem?
A problem with that ship or a
What-
problem with this ship?
Yeah.
Is there anything
This
you
this ship is fine, is it not, Miller?
This ship is in tip-top condition.
But the Monroe has stopped.
You mean the Kronos?
Kronos.
Kronos.
Yeah, Kronos. Yeah.
Are we the Monroe?
We're on the Montero.
The Montero. Ah, okay.
By
Good.
Kronos.
The Kronos has stopped, so.
Yes. Well, it's drifting.
It's been stopped for
yeah,
75 years.
yeah, it's been adrift for a long time.
So should we check that out, or should we just like
Well, we're
attach it to the?
I think we have to check it out. If Mother told us the 3 directives were collect any scientific data / samples,
And I
haul
think
it.
well, I think
and then
that just makes total sense because we need to bring that onto the ship. Yeah.
What?
in movies, let's follow quarantine procedures.
Alright, probably where you need to go.
Do we have med bay, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently
there's
without
med
medicine,
bay?
though.
It's completely devoid of any.
Here you're ruined through the personnel section instead of going to the fucking medical.
There's a lot of.
I had to take a shower.
No wonder you're so stressed. Why are there no drugs in the personnel section? I'm not looking at medical.
Yeah.
I was groggy.
Let me check the
Cryo
garage.
station.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so
I'm a pilot, not a
I'm
surgeon.
leading the
for
team.
God's
Is there
sakes.
anyone that wants to stay behind?
I just say we all go.
I want to go.
Probably you, Miller.
Staying behind is
Good.
an option?
Good call. Good call.
Okay, then I'll stay behind, and I'll monitor you from here. Yeah. So
I guess it was
yes.
not.
I really, if there's any one person who shouldn't go, it's probably the pilot.
Miller.
But
There's other pilots probably somewhere there.
And cryo sleep on the Kronos.
Mother
Yeah, I've got a pretty good piloting actually.
They're all shitty.
I'll wait till you guys get.
I mean, they're fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got basically 2 options:
Yeah.
spacewalk or connect the umbilical.
pull us up alongside.
Yeah.
I say
So
connect the umbilical.
umbilical will
Let's do the
I
involve.
thought I already had pulled us up alongside.
Well,
No, we're-
yeah, not enough to. But you. So you're gonna have to.
roll
Davis,
some
you're gonna have to
dice.
line us up. You got to line us up.
More on side.
We got
We've only got 10
floodlights.
meters. We're working with 10 meters here.
Better is what he's saying.
Anybody notice she's got a bit of a twitch going on?
I was trying not to
No.
metagame. I'm like, can I roll observation, see how twitchy?
You could roll observation to
Pull
see
it
how
right up,
much you
right
have.
up beside.
But the thing is, I don't think I would.
I think that would just generate stress for you.
Success.
Nice. All right.
No one.
That's a
Okay.
lot of die for only one success.
Yeah, it feels that way sometimes. Yeah.
1 in 6.
All right.
But statistically,
It's
it
1 in
should have
6
been like-
times.
We
Yeah.
played that robot one. It rolled so well that I killed myself.
So now we're up alongside
Okay.
it.
We're alongside. So
Okay. What was
let's
it? Robot
engage.
one.
Oh, hey Cham, why don't you engage the umbilical?
Make a turn.
We're gonna have to connect that between the 2 ships, so that'd be heavy machinery.
Well,
if you've got a big and heavy machinery,
I've got a huge
extend-
heavy machinery. Not that big. I have a success.
Okay.
That's usually enough.
All right. So the umbilical extends, and you're aligned with the main airlock that's on the top. It's on the dorsal side of the Kronos. It attaches. Yes.
Sorry, can I grab a gun before?
Oh, sure. Yeah. You go ahead and gear up however you guys
you're
want.
just attaching the umbilical.
Yeah, but I think
To a ship that we know nothing about? Yeah, I'm taking a gun with me.
Okay. So Mother's recommending, we have no idea what the life support or situation is there. We imagine it's almost nothing, so the compression suits are going to be required. So everyone's going to have to put on your compression suits.
And then, is there a rifle I can grab?
There is a harpoon.
There was a service pistol,
Yeah.
harpoon gun, incinerator,
Yes.
and some kind of cutter.
I'll grab the harpoon gun.
Right. 'Cause
Okay.
You want the twitchy person.
And there's also a motion tracker. A motion tracker, a
Oh,
cutting
dibs.
torch, which can actually be used as melee as well. As
Okay,
well as
how many things do you want?
Everything.
I'll take the motion tracker and
Okay.
the pistol.
But I already did.
I'm going to give you the cutting torch because you're right at the door.
Punch him again.
So is anybody taking
I'll
the
take the
incinerator?
incinerator, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
You have the incinerator
Okay.
or the cutting torch?
I think both.
Is the
Okay.
incinerator heavy
Fire,
machinery?
fire.
Incinerator is it's a larger weapon, but it's not too heavy. I mean, it can be operated. It can be operated by anybody using ranged combat tech.
Oh, then I'll take the incinerator instead of the harpoon.
Son of a... Same piece of equipment somebody took away from me.
What's the
All right,
incinerator?
I'll
How
take
about
the
this?
pistol and Lydia.
What's the incinerator?
Wait. Back up here.
He can have the it's fine. He can have the incinerator. I'll take my I chose first anyway. It was like a dick, and so I'll take the harpoon gun and live with it.
All right.
And
I'll take the incinerator, the cutting torch, and the grapple. That's it.
Okay.
I was gonna say, seeing as how Jam went to stock up first, everyone was like, "Oh, we're just gonna take this from you." And they just disappear from his hands.
Well, he would show up to the
Would he?
like
Would he?
Carrying everything.
Like-
Hey guys, I got all the stuff.
thank you. All right, I'll take that.
It's
one.
very helpful. Unless I hear Chris say, "I walk into the bridge with an armful of gear," I don't think he did.
That is kind of nice, though. I'll walk into the bridge with an armful of gear.
And then end up with nothing. All right. Okay, guys.
Anyway, let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay. So
Does he have to cut in?
yeah,
No.
So you proceed down the umbilical, and when you get to the Kronos, you see that the airlock has been damaged. So it's going to need some repair if you're going to actually try to open it and then be able to close it behind you. So I need a round of someone running some heavy machinery. Cham, do you think
Yeah,
that's
sure.
possible?
I'll take.
Is there
I'll
an
take
assist?
points.
Nope.
Yes, yeah. There is. Yeah, you can assist.
I've got a
And it
little
just-
bit of heavy machinery.
yeah,
As
so-
well. And
but
as
so
a
it'll
roughneck,
just-
I think it's kind of my job, right?
Yeah. So it'll just pass a +1. So anybody within short range can give a +1 if
Nice.
they're
Like a
assisting.
+1 die.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
Then I have heavy machinery. I will get
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks.
The corporate.
these company men useless.
1.
Well,
Thanks,
Oh,
thanks.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so after working on it for about 20 minutes, you seem to get everything repaired. It'll lock and it'll actually
Is it gonna be able to
cycle.
close again?
Sounds like it did.
What's that?
You
gonna
can
be able
close
to
it
close
again.
it?
as well.
Yeah, you'll be able to close it again. Yeah, you were able to open it and be able to seal it so that it will
I'm not
actually
metagaming at
cycle.
all.
Okay, so if you're going to enter the Kronos, it's probably a good idea to enter stealth mode unless you want to just
Are you
be
trying to tell us
available. If you want to be available to
trying to tell us
anything. So it's up to you. I mean,
open for business,
so
you're open for anything.
you can decide amongst yourself how noisily or
If you're a
quietly. you'd like
go-getter.
to-
Well, okay.
How much?
first-
Yeah, a good.
I
think we might be on the same
What's
path.
the state? Are the
Sure.
the lights turned on? Is
Yes.
there junk strewn about?
So you get the airlock closed. You cycle the airlock. There
Oh, yeah.
doesn't seem to be anything particular in the airlock. Once you're outside, your sensor readings are it's high carbon monoxide and almost in sub freezing temperatures. So there's obviously no Air scrubbing, yeah. There's no scrubbing, but there is gravity. So you've got gravity, no breathable air, or like barely breathable air.
But it is breathable in case the suit.
Yes,
gets
yes,
torn.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You'll just be labored. You'll take stress. You're kind of like high elevation, altitude. Yeah, you'll take stress performing strenuous things. Yeah, so you'll need.
What are we looking at for lights?
Stay in your suits and nothing for lights. So you're actually
we're just using suit lights.
Yeah, you've got like dim emergency.
I like it.
Dim emergency lighting. So you're working with a darkness modifier of -2, like targeting anything, seeing anything.
What's the state of it? Is it like trashed? Is it just like no? Everybody
Tell
disappeared.
me you brought your fucking tin cup in your back suit onto the goddamn ghost ship Chronos.
Bro, my fingers.
It's gonna be real slow. It's just an adaptation because
next tips on role playing, and it's like bring a fucking cup or like something that you grab. It's like people
Props
see you grab that props.
Props really always do.
Yeah,
it for me, right?
people see you grab the prop. That's our X card. That's our
you know what? That is the X card.
They're the height of comedy. Next time I play D&D, I'm bringing baby on a board.
You said baby on a board?
Yeah, baby on board.
You're gonna bring your waifu, and it's just like, all right, now I'm playing me. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we're looking at like dark things except for the suits.
Yes.
Suit lights.
Yeah, you got the lights in your helmets and really deep, like minimal.
Darkness there and nothing.
Really good point. Or Chris has a really good question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it trash, or are we just looking at like empty stuff? From what little we can see.
From the little bit you can see, there is. You do notice small indications of weapons fire. So there's scoring from fired weapons, and small indications of blood.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of blood.
Are we entering
What kind
the?
of blood? Is it
You see, you're
alien
entering
blood?
the dorsal, so the top deck.
Okay, this is going to be a really weird question, but what color blood?
I think you're coming in here.
75-year-old.
That was my question.
Red, dried red blood.
Red.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Well, we know it's human blood.
all right, guys. We're going in.
You
through
can tell it
top.
is the color of what human dried blood would. 75-year-old here, dried blood would be.
We need to go down to the down one level to the science lab.
Shouldn't we check the cryo lab for survivors first?
The cryo lab the cryo center is in the rear. We could do that and then we'll go down from the cryo lab to the science lab.
Do the right thing.
And you have the motion tracker, right?
That's right, Chan. That is the right thing.
Right.
Did we
Well
talk
done.
about swinging by the cryo chambers?
That's right. Medical section is
As far
there
as,
too.
as far as I'm concerned, we're
Oh,
talking like
really?
right in the middle
Okay, so
of the airlock.
where are we going to start? Because I can give you guys some good.
'Cause if
descriptions. We're
we
in
go
junction,
here-
yeah, okay.
Is this where we are now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're junction. Let me double check that's.
We're gonna be passing through the air scrubber shaft. So if we could repair those, that would be fantastic.
Sorry, the directives didn't say anything about repairing it. They said
And there's no
help the
power.
wreck. And there's no
Just take a look if it can be
We,
from
there's no
from
power.
a quick scan.
We don't.
You said we're passing through it.
We're going to drag this thing back to Anchorhead. We don't need to repair the ship. We just need to get the science.
Oh, Davis, you're here?
No.
Davis, I can't hear you.
Wow,
Maybe
Wilson,
this-
you're real cute.
Maybe it's from when you got punched.
So much joking about pizza.
I can't hear that. Can you hear that?
Something about punching him? What?
Yeah, whatever. All right.
So wait,
So let's go back.
the air. The air. Does the air?
Along the way, we don't actually pass through the room.
All right.
Okay, so where are you guys going?
Not the air
We'll
scrubber.
go down to the halls.
Okay.
We'll go down
Let's
to the
check
halls
the
to the
cryo.
cryo chamber.
Okay, are we doing this quietly?
Apparently not, because I'm imagining this
Always
big.
quiet.
But it's all radio because sound's not going to travel through that.
Oh yeah,
But
but I
it's
mean,
not. It's not a vacuum.
Yeah,
though.
there's air.
There is air.
yeah,
an
there is
atmosphere.
air. Yeah,
But
there is.
still, we're gonna. Okay.
Yeah,
There is
We're
air.
still in suits.
But
though,
we're
so-
still going through the radio. We're not like.
Yeah. But I mean, but
as far
we're
as
not,
movement,
we're not
yeah.
sub-vocalizing.
I'm gonna
like
move
we're actually
carefully, but
speaking
not
into our
sneakily.
helmets.
Okay.
right?
So just walk.
That's
So you're-
pretty
yeah.
quiet though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
So anybody that wants to move as quietly as possible, roll mobility if you've got it, or
not-
agility.
and not
Agility.
Go,
Sure,
not
sure.
go with Wilson.
And while you're doing that, I will be a
Can I have one of those white dice?
I
What you need.
have not given you
There's tons in here.
bad advice.
Nobody has got a bunch.
I move quietly. And I got 2
Are you?
sixes.
No, seriously, John, are you there?
Yeah. Everybody
Yeah,
went.
he was
Everyone
joking
went
about
because
saying
we kind of decided the one NPC should stay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I thought the
I mean,
I
we're
thought
playing
that-
the game, but we're also playing the game.
I thought the pilot was saying, but
No.
Miller stayed.
Miller stayed. Yeah.
It would make sense for the pilot to stay, but he didn't.
But this is a movie.
Exactly.
yeah. And I got 0
This
votes.
is a movie,
Spin
and
on
as far
that.
as you know, everybody's white. So that means you can act stupid as shit.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
Oh.
Did you see? Not see the pre-gens?
No, I haven't actually.
Like, there's one white,
I
two white
didn't see my
characters.
info.
Like my character is not white.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah.
I got 2 sixes.
Oh,
We
good.
make noise.
You have to keep one for later?
Yeah, you can keep
Please
one
tell
as
me
a +1.
Wilson's noise is him chattering down the fucking hallway.
Just so you know, I'm not actually trying to sneak. I'm just walking.
That's fine.
So no sneaking?
There's blood on the sneaking. There's like
Schneeking.
probably not gonna matter. There's blood on the fucking walls. That's
Yeah.
not good. And weapons fire craters.
75 years ago.
Lyle's dying.
Yeah, that's true. It could be up to 75 years.
I got 1
Okay.
because
Okay, so you're stealthy +1. You're stealthy. You're not going to stealth.
Like I said, I walk carefully, but I'm not trying to be especially sneaky.
Okay. Okay. But you succeeded?
Oh,
I didn't even bother to roll. 'cause
That's what I.
his intention is just
Okay, well, yeah, you roll. Even if you don't want to be sneaky, roll.
Okay.
Roll your mobility just so I can have something to work with.
1 success.
Okay. And
I think Lyle got nothing.
nothing. Okay. Okay, so when he
Hey Lyle,
returns.
are you dead now? That's a yes.
Don't answer.
Yeah, that's not ominous. We're not gonna actually reenact the chest bursters.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we though?
Oh, no.
That would kind of be like kind of hilarious. Wouldn't it? Look at those production values.
That would be pretty annoying.
Yeah, I don't know, like actors in that scene didn't know what was going to happen.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, as far as I know, all they knew was they were kind of like wheeling in like this prosthetic, kind of thing, and they know that obviously the I forget the actor's name, but like is under the table with them, but like no, didn't know what's going to happen. So
Yeah, so some of that, that audio reaction, which I guess they kind of like ADR, they shifted it in, but yeah, it was like genuine, like, whoa, oh my god, because it sprayed blood on everybody, and maybe nobody was expecting
Yeah, I know.
some guy to be like, he, and it was some sort
That's
of
awesome.
it is, but like
That's how I want to
I
make
think I think some of the actors were pretty mad about it.
yeah, I would,
Yeah.
I would be kind of too a little bit because I mean like
Well, I think that's a complaint that director often gets, that he'll like push people pretty hard to get the performance he wants, and he doesn't care.
yeah, we were discussing that before, where it's kind of like I didn't like the whole consent thing. Like, didn't sign up for that. I signed up to act.
But it's also kind of like a kick to you. Hey, it's
Yeah.
It's like you don't trust my acting skills
Yeah.
to do this.
Okay, so
what did you roll for your being?
your mobility?
Mobility?
No successes?
No.
Okay, so our corporate representative, so Wilson, is kind of stumbling a little bit in the dark down the corridor, and trips over the legs of a body slumped against the wall.
45-minute warning.
Okay, so are you going to approach and see what that is? So
Wilson's close enough to approach and tripped over.
So are you gonna take a look and see what you tripped over?
Yeah.
Where are you in marching order?
Yeah, marching order.
I'm in front.
Oh, are you?
Well, that's what
Well,
I
that's
was
too
thinking.
stealthy, motherfucker.
I was opening the door and everything. Like
You're
that.
right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You can be in front if you want. You can be with ladies first.
Do I want to be the front or the rear? I'm thinking which one gets picked up first.
Your call.
I'm not in the rear.
You're not in the rear, so somewhere in the middle. So maybe if you guys are in the front, you passed this. So
We didn't see it.
Yeah, you didn't see it. So you're gonna have to.
We're
on the careful side of the hallway, and the only reason that Wilson discovers because he physically tripped over it. So are you going to go take a look at what this is, or let him deal with it?
Okay, on the radio, I was like, whoa, there's somebody here. Somebody.
That would get me to turn around.
Okay. So
And then who's the rear? Davis? Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm
So you see me like, I guess, fall, and then I'm like,
yeah, you trip, I guess.
Oh, we've gone into Prometheus now.
Yeah, I guess I see you trip. Yeah.
okay, and what Wilson has tripped over is the headless body of a man in a spacesuit.
he doesn't have a head.
No head.
Sorry. Does the spacesuit have a helmet?
No, it's all
no.
Yeah, it's all gone. Yeah, it's totally removed.
How is he missing his head? Is it torn?
No, that's what I was asking. Like, we're looking at a body in a spacesuit that has been
It's a
sheared off from
headless
the neck up.
spacesuit.
Yeah, right.
Torn,
So the
blown?
head
Good
could still
question.
be in the helmet. Yeah, it was violently removed. So there's there is a violent detachment of the helmet. So there's no way there's no connection for a helmet or anything.
More
The
importantly,
helmet,
the connection for the head.
the helmet
I think is what
and
Chris is
the
asking
head
about.
were
Yeah.
taken as one package, and so there's blood and brains splattered against the wall behind him, and he slumped down with no
And
no
he's
head.
pretty desiccated.
Are
I guess
there
he's just
Blood and
73
brains
years.
are spattered up.
Yeah, behind him.
Do
Yeah.
we know if it was suicide?
Well,
It's
actually,
a good question.
yeah,
Is there a weapon
no, they got,
around
yeah,
for it?
it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So, okay, would you like to roll observation?
I would like to roll observation.
Okay.
Or just check his hands.
Are there scorch marks on the wall behind him, or bullet holes, or anything like that?
Let's see
There's
let's see
brains
what
and
John's
brains and
observation
blood and
is.
there's damage to the wall.
You
There's
said a
brains and
minus.
blood.
Sorry, you said a -2 penalty
No,
with
no.
darkness.
Oh, with darkness. Yeah, but you were able to. I mean, you're
We're-
able
we're
because
not-
it's you're able to go like right
I've
up
got
to it.
lights.
Yeah. You get your lights. Yeah, so anything at range, but you're gonna be in engaged range.
Oh, would you? I get to add one maybe because
I'll help him look.
that was not that was like a 5 or something. All right, so but my one I'm banking, I can just roll it now.
Yeah, so yeah, but
And here, good. I'm gonna help you look.
okay. All
'Cause I'm
right.
nearby.
Look harder.
You can do
I mean,
it.
it's more lights.
Yeah.
We all got lights.
All right, there it is. There it
Couldn't have
is.
done it without
Okay.
It was yours.
Okay. So
What are you doing back there?
so Davis notices a Model 37A2 shotgun laying next to the headless man. So from examination, you can tell something's a little wrong with the body itself. His arms are a little bit longer than they should be, and kind of have torn at the spacesuit itself.
He's just got Marfans.
Right.
It's like Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, so the forearms of the suit are torn, and it appears from your examination that he used the shotgun to remove his head. So it was a suicide, and everybody that's able to view this, or
Pretty
is
much everybody?
It goes one stress. Yeah, it takes one
Yeah,
stress.
that's fair.
Everybody present.
I needed more.
You weren't enough. You weren't stressed enough.
I gotta say, it really helps with your rolls.
You
Yes.
you want the shotgun? Keep
No,
it for
I don't.
close encounters.
I don't want it because
Do we all-
we don't know about ammo.
Well,
Do we
there's
all
a
notice
shotgun next to him and shells enough for another reload. So there's a shotgun with probably around
How
two
many
in it
shots do I
and
have with my harpoon gun?
one harpoon. One and go. One and done.
You chose
You
wrong
guys
without the
are acting
incinerator.
like I'm like this is coming. Like what the hell? Like I didn't know if there's like an extra pack of harpoons I took with me, or
Why don't you take the shotgun?
I was assuming there was not. I was
Yeah,
assuming
but
like
yeah.
you could have lucked out and gotten nothing.
I was actually assuming it was a machine harpoon gun. It had like
I-
30 rounds in it.
I walked into the ship
you're
with
joking.
nothing.
But that's basically what you guys are accusing me of thinking, which is totally not true. I thought maybe I had like 3 shots on it or something.
I mean, that's fair.
Well,
Okay.
take the shotgun.
I will take the shotgun then,
Mhm.
and all of the.
But you have to say the line.
Which is?
What?
I keep this one for close encounters.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I keep this one for close
You
encounters.
are not a Bill Paxton at all, man.
I'm not.
Well, it was actually Hicks that said it.
Oh yeah, right. That's
I
right.
gotcha. So, as the weaponless member of the crew, apparently, because everyone else ganked that shit,
You can have the harpoon gun.
alright, I would like to reach for the shotgun. Davis gets it, but I'm going to use that as narrative permission to like notice this thing's forearms, and why are they longer than normal to the point they have broken the suit?
Do you say that out loud, or
No,
you just stop and stare?
I'll just stop and stare.
Just gawk.
All right. So should we keep moving?
No, I'm going to find out.
Yeah.
So that's observation or something?
Oh, sure.
I don't know what's going on with that.
I haven't noticed. So
I realize that. I want to know why this gorilla.
You fucked a gorilla.
No, I said I want to know why this thing is a effing gorilla. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at.
Yeah, you can do an observation.
Oh, it's just wits?
Find. Yeah, if you don't have observation, just roll wits. Yeah.
Okay. No, I was just curious because observation is very close to strength on the sheet, so it was a bit.
Yeah, I should have looked.
I was like,
sorry.
so
Oh, did you lay this out?
Yes, yeah.
no, that's nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, so you just noticed longer arms and a torn suit. All right, so well,
You're talking about like torn at the joints.
torn right where they were connected.
Does this? Sorry, I'm not looking, so I don't know this, but I'm just curious. Like, does that mean like something?
That's what I'm trying to
ripped
put.
his
That's
arms
what I'm
off,
trying to put
or has
together.
his arms grown longer?
Like that is what I was trying to put together.
Right. It appears that it's actually longer arms. It doesn't look like there's any damage. It's just only the suit is damaged. Like only the suit is damaged, as if it was being stretched, but probably from the inside. All right.
But I know nothing of this.
I'll never try that either.
Unless you tell me.
Okay.
I don't know it. All I know is a longer arm.
So
Would you, main character, mind handing me the harpoon gun?
Sure. I put it down, so you can just take it.
Oh, you. Well, then I definitely take it.
It's like
Why would you just leave
Jones
it
thing.
there?
He's replacing the shotgun with a harpoon gun.
You assume I can carry two weapons.
only got one equipment
What, you
slot.
think I'm just like machine gun weapons? I've just got so many weapons.
You got two hands. You got two hands, bro.
Pilot Schwarzenegger.
But the shotgun is a two-handed weapon.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, but like,
not
don't
necessarily.
leave equipment behind. I mean, you had to pay $2 for that fucking glass of water. How much do you think you're going to charge you for a lost harpoon gun?
Vanessa gave it to me for free.
all right. Okay.
Should we keep moving?
Are you
Yeah.
I
keep
guess so.
going? Okay, so you're
I
gonna
don't
keep.
have the harpoon gun. Oof, all right. It's going to be a real messy suicide if it comes to it.
Harpoon.
Harpoon.
That's a bad way to go.
Well, yeah, I got the incinerator. Suicide by
that's
flamethrower.
That's the worst way
But
to go.
you're like point.
Huh? Yes, I am.
No,
Yeah.
you're as noisy as you are.
So
I'm middle.
I will continue moving.
Stealthily?
Sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, you guys can continue like
Sorry.
this
You know
whole.
what? I forgot. I technically should have added. We got the stress before I looked at the body. No. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, so also too, everybody make an because we've kind of done a turn. So every turn, you guys are gonna have to do an air supply check. So it means roll 5 dice, and if you get any ones, you have that much less air.
Crap.
Okay.
Roll 5 dice?
Yeah, just roll 5 dice, and any ones means you've lost air. Okay, so
I think I
down
have
to
a
4.
leak.
Oh,
On my,
Wilson is getting
suit.
fucking.
Okay, down to 4.
I'm down to 4, yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, the
Oh
dice.
yeah, look at that! You got bonus air. Plus 1 air.
Who needs air?
Oh, and you don't need to roll stress.
Michelin Man.
You don't need to roll stress dice
Nope,
in that
nope,
roll.
but
Okay.
still.
Okay.
So any one.
Yeah.
So we started at 5. And
yeah,
you one.
down to 4. Yeah.
And only takes down once. Like.
Yeah, once, and then we'll roll again after a turn, and so you'll eventually maybe be. But that one should.
But
last a while.
rolling multiple ones on that roll do not.
No, multiple ones. Yeah, per. Yeah.
Ooh,
So you can, if you roll 5 ones,
So
you're
you're-
like out of air.
So you're down to
so
3.
You're down to 3?
Yeah.
Ouch.
3, 5. Oh, you rolled a 1 as well.
I rolled 1.
Yeah, as did I. Yeah.
Okay, so you're proceeding from the junction. So, which way are you going? You're going to take a look. So you're
We were heading towards the cryo.
okay.
The cryo vents.
Okay, cool.
Cryo 2.
Okay, yeah. So which hallway, kind of left or right?
Whichever one the body was in.
Okay, well, yeah. Well,
Could I see the map? I haven't seen
the body is wherever you guys.
Left side.
Okay. So coming down that way. So you're going to start. Are you going to look at cryo 1?
He said cryo 2 and he's
2.
my superior.
Oh, cryo 2. Okay.
Oh, cryo
Oh,
2.
sorry, I assumed we came this way because we were talking about that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Are you looking at the GM's
Are
map?
we this
over there?
way?
No, they're the same. I haven't. Nothing's happened yet.
I
so.
think we came in here and we're going down this way.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
we went left.
Oh, okay.
But if we were here, then we'll go to
Yeah,
the
yeah. Well, Cryo 2.
Oh, we can't even get to the air scrubber shaft from this floor.
Yeah, you need to get.
There is no connecting point to the air scrubber shaft, hence a shaft.
You have to. Yeah,
have to
you
either
can
get
access
up
it by
below or
ventilation
down
or
below.
maintenance. But yeah, it's an air scrubber, so you're
Right,
not gonna.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're on our way to Cryo 2.
Cryo 2. Okay, so you approach the cryo chambers.
Oh yeah, look at that. They're all just connected to the same place. It's like a big old T-junction. Okay.
So the door you're looking at has claw marks on it all around the edge of the door, as if something was trying to scratch its way in.
Cryo 2?
Yes. The door is locked from the inside and would take a heavy machinery roll to.
Sorry,
open
even
it.
but like once I see those claw marks, turn the fuck around
Yeah,
and look
I'll
at
tell you
Cryo 3
okay.
and Cryo 1.
Okay.
These doors are not like plaster or anything like that.
No.
They're metal.
What
Yeah.
the fuck can claw through metal?
I don't know,
Well,
but
they didn't claw through. They just
Yeah, just
clawed.
scratch. They just.
okay, you know what?
What
You know
the
what?
hell
Fuck
claws
you, Wilson.
into metal?
Like it's not. There's not like finger scrapings on this metal bulkhead.
This-
there
this
are
is-
gouges.
This is something to pay attention to.
There are gouges in that metal door.
Wake up, man!
Yeah, but
Okay, I don't think it matters if it got through. The point is, it did
know,
not.
I see what Wilson's saying. He's saying there may be cats aboard.
sure he took my map.
Just kitties.
Took your map. It's the map.
He's corporately provided.
So yeah, like that's exactly what I'm doing. Like as soon as I see their claw marks, like because they're right there. What do
What the fuck?
like I could just turn around and look at the door of Cryo 1, and Cryo 3 is a 90-degree down the hall.
Well,
Turn right around.
the thing is, it's
Right,
like
one.
whatever's clawed this door is on this side.
Or was.
That's kind of why we're worried about it.
But the door is locked and secured. And
I don't give a
fuck.
Do not give a fuck.
It's reading locked and secured, but it is clogged. Yeah.
Maybe perhaps we should check out Cryo 2.
Which is why I said I
Or
didn't
One.
Cryo 2.
Try Cryo 1 and Cryo 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Well,
one?
That's what she was saying.
That's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Well, let's check those out.
Okay. Okay. So which one you enter first?
2 first.
We don't enter shit.
We're looking at the door.
Oh, sorry.
You're getting
Oh,
very
yeah.
excited.
Sorry.
Yeah, we
No,
turn
no.
around like because
Yeah.
Cryo 2.
So you turn around. So
Cryo
directly
1
ahead from you
Cryo-
is 1
yeah,
and 3.
Turn right around
Yeah.
and look at
And
Cryo 1.
both of them have panels. So Cryo 2 is the only one that's locked. The ones with the scratch is the only one that's locked. The other ones you can just unlock. You
One
can. They're
question.
green. Yeah.
Do the other ones have scratches?
No, they do not.
All right. Let's get the important shit out of the way.
So, Cryo 2 is safe.
Really wish you hadn't said that. Like, really wish you hadn't
That's a
said that.
decent point.
Yeah, I really don't like that.
Well, you prefer there's nowhere
But
safe?
looking at
No,
map,
no, but I mean, like, okay, if whatever the fuck, and it's not cats, made that in a metal bulkhead, why did it not do it in the other?
Because they're open.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
this
I
the
like that,
down?
and I don't like.
Yeah, that would be the
Press the
junction.
button.
Junction is how you
Yeah,
can move
it
between.
walked
Those two
in.
junctions
You can
will
press the
can
button.
move between the.
Oh,
the
because they
floors.
can't press.
It
the
can,
button.
it, it can press the button.
It's
Yeah.
the Velociraptor. They can open doors.
Just like
Yeah.
this. I'll push the button. Just
oh my
like this.
God. All right.
I opened the door to number 1.
Oh no.
but we need to get through Cryo 3.
I've
There
already
are-
opened the
Cryo,
door.
we already looked at Cryo.
Cryo 1 is open.
Okay, so
Cryo
okay,
one
Cryo
is
1 is open.
I
Okay,
have pushed the button.
okay. So you see cryo beds all closed inside the chamber. Most of them appear to be empty. Inside one, you see a desiccated corpse, kind of mummified from the years of sitting there without any actual life support.
Just to clarify, did the headless corpse we come across, did that also look desiccated? Because I mean, if it got sheared off, the shoulders are like at the top, like exposure to the.
It had been there
Did it look 70+ years old, roughly?
Yes, yeah, it looked
Was
very,
it in
very-
any way chitinous?
So how about this? Let's tromp back to that intersection
Okay.
and peer down this thing's neck hole to determine the state of the meat.
No. You looked at its arms. You know.
Yeah.
See if there's any hard shell in it.
Yeah.
All I noticed is that they
No,
were
it was fleshy. Yeah, it was just very discolored and mummified, but fleshy. Yeah.
So usually, like a soft shell spaceman.
right.
Or a squishy tyrannid, who knows?
Yeah.
Ugh. We're dealing with that. We're dealing with that like half Ripley alien. Then? Ugh, gross.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, number 3 then. Beep.
Okay. the door
Nice.
opens and all empty cryopods, and nothing there. Nothing seems to be.
All right, what's pouring down on door number 2?
Are there windows into the cryo rooms?
Not between each of the.
No, I mean, like, when we looked at the door that had been clawed,
Yes.
are we looking at a blank bulkhead?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, you're looking at a secure blank.
Well, there's not even like a
Heavy
plexiglass
main
window
door.
we could
So
like
related
peek through
question.
to see
Yes,
what's on the
yes.
other side.
What are
God damn.
pockets like on compression suits?
They don't exist. Welcome to being a girl.
Really? Aren't the suits aren't unisex?
They probably are. I was making an out of character joke.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be a really decent in-game joke now. This crack's in his pocket.
Yeah.
All right.
So, are we examining the closed and clawed cryo?
I was just gonna open it. Beep.
No, you can't beep it
God
open.
damn it, Jim.
You gotta use your heavy machinery skill.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
It's
That's
locked
right.
from the outside. Yes.
Yeah. Beep.
And I'm gonna help you.
Oh, thanks.
Open
it. You're the best.
Because I like your logic that it's safe.
Well, I mean, the claw marks are on the outside. So. Excuse me. 2.
All right.
I
So you
opened
can
that door.
You can keep a plus
yeah.
1 for opening other things.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Isn't there other stuff you can do with it? You could like do it faster.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah,
Or
you can
show off.
You can
faster.
show off.
Beep.
Ooh, look at me open this door.
Or do it. You can do it quickly or
It's
in a
quiet
fancy.
I'll pocket it for opening a future door automatically.
Okay.
Oh, it's not automatic. You just add the die to.
Oh, did you
You're
say
wrong.
have a success on?
No.
Oh.
It's
Like the
plus
story
one, yeah.
point gives you an instant success. Banking a die, just you keep a die for another roll.
For
Yeah.
A
but
future
for
roll.
a future roll, but there's one where it's like the same kind of action.
Same kind of. Well, it is the future roll. It is. It's not
It
just
has
a
to be
general-
related.
Yeah,
Oh, I
related.
see.
Yeah, a
Okay,
related
okay.
roll.
So
another
hence, like,
heavy
I
machine.
kept one for like that comm machine for astrogation. I was also doing astrogation on
Yeah.
like the second one, hence me.
I
adding
see.
So
it.
now you know how to force things open on the ship, so you can force something else open. Plus
Or
one.
closed.
Or closed. Yes, exactly.
I remember
exactly.
that. Dice is for forcing things.
All right.
Force push.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
I wasn't actually catching that.
I was doing the force joke that thing. And it's off the ship. Bye.
All right. So your forcing the door action has
Been very noisy.
not been noisy, but it has an effect. So Mother is now Chronos systems now operative, life support activated, climate control activated, cryostasis deactivated.
Why
So
would
as-
you do that?
As you're walking,
Reactivate!
Yeah. Why would you do that? Why, Mother?
You
Why
have
would?
lights now?
Why would
Yes,
you
you
do
have
that?
lights. You have lights, and you're probably not going to get air because the
That's
the
fine.
system doesn't
Still
seem
not
to be.
taking off the helmet because it's ain't
But
fucking Prometheus.
temperature will be better back
So
to
we won't
normal,
Freeze to death.
and everything is opening in the room.
Okay.
You're talking cryo beds.
Yes, the cryo beds are opening.
Do we get an NPC?
Can you close
Yes,
the door,
yes,
please?
you. All right, so.
Until otherwise notice,
Yes.
Wilson is going to be checking the motion detector.
Oh,
Constantly.
Really?
Very, very closely.
okay, very closely. Okay, well, since he checked the motion detector, immediately a blip does appear.
Uh-oh.
So anybody that can hear the motion detector go off.
As far as I know, we're
Yeah.
all kind of roughly in the same area.
Yeah, we
close.
haven't
Like
gone in yet.
no one's wandered off.
Okay,
Roll,
so
I
it
think
does
we all
get
hear
it does get a signal. It gets a quick blip that is just kind of meandering, not coming towards you, not going in any specific direction, just kind of wandering back and forth, and then disappears. But it's a little frightening.
Glitchy.
So you will take stress for if you heard the motion detector
Which I think is everybody.
go off,
Yep.
then everybody takes another stress.
Stress number 2. You're up to like 5 now, eh?
Yeah, really.
Everyone takes another stress?
Stress.
Yes,
from
because
the
the
motion
motion detector
detector
just
going
went
off.
off.
I'm up to 4 stress.
To myself.
I'm cool as a cucumber.
He pulls cucumber beer. 'Cause that's pretty
Oh,
Really?
no.
I never heard of cucumber beer.
cool. Is this company's making it?
Is it good? I
That
suppose
sounds-
that's a very.
Didn't really sound like
It's not a plug. They're not a sponsor.
I got you, but that's also a very not personal, subjective question.
Are you asking about my beer?
So, can we
All
tell the
right.
range of
How
whatever?
long is the cucumber that went into that beer?
It's personal.
Can we tell roughly where that blip popped up? Does motion tracker give us like range, general range, and
It does.
distance and direction?
By the movies, it had range, but it didn't.
Yeah,
it didn't have,
it's got range. It seems,
Well, I want to know if it's kind of the one from the movie where it's like boop boop, like 80 meters or whatever.
yeah, you do have range, and it does seem to be on the other side of the ship, but the strength of the signal also means that it could be on a different deck. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's on the same deck. Okay, so we have...
Go check it out.
No.
I'm just kidding.
So it blipped
Mhm.
because there's motion.
Yes.
Do we know how fast it's moving?
It was just kind of meandering with no real...
Direction.
yeah, no real speed or direction, and then just kind of disappeared.
And it happened after we activated everything, right?
Yes.
So we woke it up.
Thanks a lot, Mother.
Shouldn't open the door. What did I tell you?
More than opening the door, why did Mother just turn everything off?
It seems pretty safe in here.
You know what? That's a good point.
So is there anything in the room?
Yes, so you've got a dozen cryopods opening, all occupied.
Oh,
So,
jeez.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
jeez. That's a lot of cryopods, don't you know?
So you,
Oh, my.
yeah. So Mother's Awaken. It's quite a bit. The air recyclers and everything that's come back on that aren't functioning very well are pretty noisy.
Right.
And so what you're seeing is what appears to be the whole crew waking up. So so Mother announced the cryopods are deactivated, and the process is going to take a while so I guess they haven't risen, but they've all activated, and they're kind of cycling, and soon they're going to be opening. So you can, there's enough time to actually leave the room if you don't want to see what's going on, but nothing appears out of ordinary.
Right.
There's no blood, there's no damage, there's nothing
There's
out
just
of the
12
ordinary.
people.
Yeah, just six people. Yeah,
Six, okay.
They're
Six
alive?
cryopods. 6 cryopods. Oh, but it appears to be.
tell.
Yeah, you don't see.
It'll take them a while for them to. Like,
No,
not
yeah,
be comatose
I get
for
that
a
part.
day.
I just
That's
So
they
you
said
can
they had no
approach-
life support though for like 75 years, right? So
Cryopods don't need life support, though. They just need to...
That's a good question. I guess there was enough power to keep.
The
them.
thing I'm wondering about, usually the whole crew goes to sleep except for an android to power the ship. That body over there had red blood. That isn't one of the crew.
Is it?
What's that? That body definitely wasn't an android.
Okay,
You could tell.
gonna say we
Yeah, because you could
things
see
we
the.
could tell.
Yeah, you could
Okay.
see
Red
the
blood.
the neck.
I was wondering whether that was common knowledge.
Right.
Or not.
Yeah. And there
I mean,
were
we, as
brains.
players,
Oh, I see
have
what
all
you
seen the movie and watched Lance Hendricks spit up all that milk.
Yeah, but everybody would know that, right?
I wanted to know kind of where in the timeline we were and if that was.
Were androids ever secret in the timeline?
No, but
First one.
in this
Well,
particular.
think about it. No one knew Ash. Who
Yeah,
Ash
nobody
was.
knew because Ash was replaced right before that mission, so that was a
He was a secret
surprise.
android, but
Yes.
everybody knew androids existed,
Yes,
right?
yes, yeah. They know androids exist.
Fair
And
enough.
in
Because
this
after
scenario-
the goddamn robot.
Right.
Yeah, and in this scenario, you see white fluid, android, right?
Right,
okay.
Yeah, that's the
Good
the only
point. Good
thing.
point. Yeah, they didn't know he was an android, but the crew knew of it existing.
Okay, well, I was just curious. Like, I wasn't sure. Okay, so that's not one of the crew, or somebody from one of the other cryopods woke up early.
Well, there were two other sets of cryo. I mean, we're looking at 6. We can assume that all 3 rooms were identical.
Mhm.
So we're looking at crew 18 at least, unless there's more on other levels. But why would there be?
Right, and so so it was the decapitated, the
Yep.
suicide, and then 2 desiccated, mummified bodies, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
everything
and-
else is empty.
Oh yeah, because we checked out the other 2.
Right.
So we've accounted for 9 of potentially 6, 12, 18.
Yeah.
well, this math is making me thirsty.
Me too. It's making my head hurt. More importantly,
All right. But there wasn't a name tag on the spacesuit or anything like that, was there?
didn't
Oh.
check.
Yeah, no, yeah. You didn't check. I mean, you could go back and check, but I don't know if.
That's
Yeah,
all right. I'll wait for the crew to rouse.
All right. You know, we gotta help people. But you really want to wait for the crew? Like, I mean, maybe they could tell us what happened.
And they can probably get the ship operational.
That's a good point. I wonder, like, how are they going to react to hearing that they've been in cryosleep for 75 years?
Probably not well.
Right, and how are they going to react to, like, we've kind of taken over the ship. right? Like Wayland Yutani, like our goal is to now kind of take over the ship and tug it back to Anchorhead, right?
Yeah, but this ship is Wayland Yutani too, ain't it?
Is it?
It is. Well, according to the little mark on here.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. I mean,
they may not know that, but
I'm kind of concerned that we're now outnumbered if they don't want that to happen.
if they want us to leave, we can leave.
We kind of can't, though, because of those directives.
That's up to him.
Like, larger than Wilson over there, we got those directives from Mother and the company.
Oh yeah, but I'm
So,
sure we
like,
can.
we forfeit our shares if we don't follow the distress beacon. Do we also forfeit our shares if we leave without completing those directives?
That's something we can ask Mother.
Mother, thanks very much for turning on the cryopods, yeah, bitch.
and that's
Give a
so,
little
just so you know,
hand
that's the mother, the Kronos mother. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
it's a separate. It's not. Yeah, it's not your mother.
Right. Okay.
You left your mother back.
Mother,
Yeah, yeah.
are you in contact with Wayland Corporation? Corporate.
Yeah.
Currently, I have no connection. I have no communications outside of this immediate system.
Can you contact the Montero?
Yes, I can communicate with the.
Please relay communications through the Montero to contact Wayland Yutani and ask for instructions.
Could we contact them from the Montero though?
I don't think we can because I don't think we can.
Oh, we can. But didn't we get? Didn't
We got instructions. Routed to mother.
But it was
There's
just,
no.
it was just protocol about what to do though, so that
Yeah.
could have been pre-programmed.
Oh, I see.
Right, yeah,
oh,
you were
we
talking-
may have just received the signal,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
actually been in.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't know if we're actually in contact.
You were
with them.
right.
But
Right,
however,
yeah.
I still think saying, contact.
I still say it anyway.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Should always call home. Let people know you're
Always
safe.
have to- always have to call Mother.
You gotta do it. It's a good thing to do. You should always call home. I'm gonna have to pick up an accent myself.
Oh, nice. More
Alright.
Alabama going on there, eh? Alabama. It's not like mine is a specific Southern accent, but,
Yeah, it's
or
not-
even Southern for
Yeah,
that matter.
no, it's just an accent.
Slightly roughened to me.
So, okay, so let's undo that, yeah, bitch, because I'm talking to the Kronos mother. So,
If it was our ship, I'd call her out right away.
Exactly.
I can hear you, you know.
So,
You're everything.
Mother, what happens if we don't follow those directives and return without the Kronos?
Yeah. What's up? Oh, you're talking to your mother, or yeah, talking,
Sorry, Kronos mother.
Yeah.
I'm talking to this mother. Oh.
Ask the
I'll communicate with the
Communicate
with the
with-
Montero.
Montero.
Okay.
A relaying message.
Oh, and we're like 1970s sci-fi tech where you gotta like wait a couple minutes.
Crew from the Montero calling.
Comes out of a fucking punch card.
Yeah.
Verification with Montero states all forfeiture of all shares if salvage operation is not completed.
Okay. I'm sure that applies to this crew too, so they're probably right on happy to go with us.
Why would they salvage? Why would they be on?
What do you want to do? They're waking up as we speak.
I'm gonna close the fucking door so we're not outnumbered.
And you don't think they'll be able to open it. I mean,
Gotta be the fucking voice of reason, don't you?
if you're worried about that, we should leave the ship now.
Can't.
So, let's talk to them. Why do you assume you're the one who's got a harpoon gun? They give you some trouble? Harpoon them!
He's got an incinerator, he's got a shotgun, pistol. I'm the least well armed of the crew.
And the most worried.
Those two things might be correlated.
You're welcome to step out the room. I'll wait for
You seem
these fine
pretty
folk to
stressed
wake
out.
up.
Says the one who's fucking twitching over there.
So
Can I get
about
an observation thing where he's like,
about
you should
those,
chill out.
is there a first aid kit in here?
There's an examination room right out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'm
there's
gonna
a- yeah.
observate to see.
Actually, yeah, you should go check out
Oh,
the medical room
all right,
behind the
all
door
right.
and see if everything's all right.
Is the medical room close?
It is. The examination room is right behind crown number 3.
I go to the exam.
Oh, okay.
Is there a door?
That's where the other claw marks were.
There's other claw marks on the
Oh, you're going there.
Let me see.
You can just say no, it's fine.
It's always a good sign when the GM goes, ooh!
You don't have to check though, it's cool.
Let me just see. We're still on A.
What if, just for once in your life, you went off script? I mean, you just told me no. That everything's going to be okay.
Give him a hug.
There's no claw marks or blood or anything, but the examination room has been ransacked. Obviously, it's been gone through. But if you'd like to make an observation roll and look around, you may be able to find something.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Equal parts of stress and skill. I'm good.
You're like that mechanic where you're just like...
Steady as hand. One more stress. No success.
I'm gonna succeed.
Oh, okay.
But I still take the...
So do the panic roll again, the D6 plus your stress level.
Whoosh.
So,
10.
9.
Okay, so the activity. Oh, it's over here.
So 9 is drop item.
Yes. So you find two med packs, but there's a shift in the pile of junk in the room that completely unnerves you, and so you have to drop something. So either one of the med packs or another item, a harpoon gun or something.
Leah.
Now, Leah's in my pocket inside the compression suit. So I got to drop the shotgun.
Says the GM decides.
Oh, GM decides.
But I suppose
Yeah.
asking the GM
Decide
to
which
decide
one.
is a decision.
Yeah, sorry.
Right.
And your stress level increases by 1.
Sorry, that was very
I took
pedantic
another
of me.
extra die. I had 4 now. 5.
All right. Well, shotgun. So you just drop your reload. Actually, the
Good thing I'm not
shells.
playing,
Oh, the extra shells?
Yeah, the extra shells.
Okay.
So you drop your one reload, but you do take those 2 med packs with you.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Dropped as in lost.
Yeah, as just lost.
okay.
Just fled out of the room. Like so they're
Like absent-mindedly.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, okay. So it's not... Oh, okay.
just kind of a panic.
Curious. Like, it could be like... I see that being like real important in combat. If you just go, oh, fuck, and like drop something. But I could also see it being like... Maybe they should have reworded it as lost.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Like out of combat, I think it makes sense to interpret that as
As lost.
as I lost, and I don't realize that.
Yeah, kind of left behind.
Could you
lost.
retrieve it?
That makes sense.
If I noticed that.
Yeah, if you looked for it again, if you look,
probably
yeah,
have to make
yeah.
another observation to try
Yeah.
to. And
Or you go to reload and you're like...
retrace.
Son of a!
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like after you notice, like.
Yeah.
Um.
Remember that time? Who knows where you left it.
So, I ransack the fuck out of those medical boxes. I take
Okay.
what I need.
Okay.
You really should use some of that to lower your
I
stress
think that's what he's
level.
doing. I think that's what ransack those medical boxes
Yeah,
do.
if you want
Yeah.
to spend,
So-
spend a turn, yeah, if you want to
Been relieving your stress.
yeah.
So, yeah, I'll spend it. Can I do that now? Like,
Sure.
then I'll spend a turn, relieving my stress.
Okay.
Now I'm back down to 4.
Okay. And everybody should do an air check again
that's
because we're
right.
probably at the end of another turn.
So you
It's probably
roll
been about 10
what
minutes.
the current rating is.
Yeah, the number of dice are current, and any ones mean that many less.
But look at it this way, Lal. You're rolling fewer dice. There are fewer chances to roll 1.
I'm down
It
to
doesn't,
2.
doesn't work out that way.
Oh, 2 air?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Good question. Like, how did you
What?
relieve yourself of drugs when we're still all in vac suits?
I just popped the.
I popped the monitor out.
He's got a drug.
Well, that's why he's losing all his
Like,
air.
I'm not saying it's not possible.
Genius, sheer genius right there.
What?
That's why you're losing all the air. That's what you keep opening.
I gotta go, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I got a leak in my suit.
This is the character saying it, not Wild saying, "Oh shit, I have to train."
Just-
I have
just,
to
you know,
go.
You picked up the
I've
cup
gotta-
again.
Actually,
gotta-
I only have like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right. So, I guess so after this turn, if you are all still in there now, the actual hoods of the cryo tubes are opening, and a very groggy, very disoriented, 75 years asleep crew
Yeah.
is emerging from those cryo tubes.
shoot him now!
Let's get them out of here because I've got to go and they've got to go.
I think they're going to take a while to. We also don't.
There's not much air in there here. We should get him back to Montero. Montero?
Yeah, the Montero.
Yeah,
Montero.
the Montero.
All right. Well, let me start
Let's bring them back to our med lab.
We start
And
rounding
you can
them
also
up.
give them medical. You can also if
Too bad we don't have
Anybody
any
is-
med packs.
We don't know that yet.
Different
Different room.
That's right.
If different room.
If it comes up.
All right. Well,
Well, I'll step into the room and clap and get everyone's attention. Everybody,
yeah,
the
sure.
air
Loud
quality
noises
on
after 75 years of sleep.
yeah,
Good idea.
the air quality on the ship is not very good right now. We're here to help, but we need to get you off into our ship.
That's pretty good, actually.
Where are we?
We're in deep space. I don't know
How
the
many
actual
people?
location.
Six people.
Like,
Yeah,
let's-
6.
Can we have a private conversation? I come back in the room overhearing this, and
Oh yeah.
I'd like to have a private
And
conversation.
you guys can probably talk comms between your suits. So
Okay.
yeah,
Hey,
you
someone
don't-
put their helmet back on.
My helmet's back on. You did not even know it was
No,
on.
I didn't. I did not.
But he
I did
didn't
not.
even wipe his nose.
You are
so-
quite deflated, though.
Yeah.
We also didn't establish what kind of drugs it was, so there might not be any visible telltale signs. Okay. So,
There are no visible signs.
yeah.
So, do we want these people on our ship?
Do you want them to suffocate here?
Maybe if.
What is with you people?
Did you see the guy in the hallway?
Yeah, do you want that to happen to somebody else?
Do we want that to happen to us?
No.
Then maybe we shouldn't take them to our ship.
Where are we gonna put
And
them?
where we're going to put them while they're...
Sorry.
Where are we
important-
gonna put them?
Very important question. How many cryopods do we have on our ship?
6. No, that's a good question.
Well, there's
Six.
Because there's
Six,
five. There's
yeah.
5 of us. Are we only looking at 5 cryopods on the
But we
ones around?
Yeah, yeah. Your crew. Yeah, that's your.
You would have to
crew.
get back on those.
But we got 3 months to get them to a station.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
and what I'm-
can, we'll be fine for 3 months
Do
to
we
travel.
have-
Will we?
on cryo.
do we
Will
have
we?
3
Do we
months
have
of
3 months of
supplies?
supplies for 6 extra people?
Not if we put them in cryo.
Right. So we've woken them up from cryo to just say, "Great, okay,
Back in
back
cryo."
on the beds, hoods down, people."
Well, we didn't wake them up. They woke up. But we
Right.
got to help them.
If they're going to be in
Can I
cryo,
call
though, they should be
the Kronos
cryo
mother
here.
a bitch now for waking them up?
What's that?
Can I call the Kronos mother a bitch for waking them up now?
Call them whatever you want.
Life support systems deactivated.
Why can't they be in cryo
The alien's
here
version
instead
of
of
Rock's
our
will
ship?
die.
Did our
okay.
mothership do that?
No,
The,
this ship
the
went-
Kronos'
Mother's
computer
work. Yeah.
turned everything back on and woke everybody up.
Can we reactivate their cryo sleep?
Oh.
Is that common knowledge? Yeah, I mean, is it?
I
it's
don't
probably
think.
something
Yeah,
we
I don't
would
think
know.
you could.
Because I know we got to prep for cryo sleep.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
they
So
have to
I don't think you could reactivate. You couldn't like push their heads down. And
No.
Let's back down. But you're probably.
Yeah, exactly. Other space pillows.
There's the long cryo sleep. Outside.
Breathe into the space pillow.
Sorry, guys, I gotta go.
Okay. All right. So
think-
you have
I
a
think-
crew. Yeah, you have a crew awakening.
Yeah, you
and
guys
a very
go.
unhelpful.
I was going to say we could just leave it there, then, because like
Yeah, I think that might be a good-
It's kind of impasse because like there's going to be all these extra people, and we've raised really good questions about: do we have extra supplies? Do we have
Yeah.
space for all these people?
Yeah, and stuff might.
gonna happen?
Yeah, stuff might start happening a little too fast for you to not be here. So we probably should.
So
do
I'm-
that.
I'm-
Yeah, this-
I'm
we're at a
fine
good, we're at a
with
good
that.
spot. Yeah, we're at a good spot.
I'm sorry for